Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Choose Your Roll, your favorite show on the internet, and a place where I'm debating dragon wasps right now. I am your DM and bug maker extraordinaire, AJ, and I'm here to say, Plant is an unused creature type, and I do plan to fix this should I be re-elected as DM. Cat, thoughts?
I mean, I agree. Also, dragon wasps, I disagree.
Why?
I'm Kat. I'm playing Flora, the Tiefling Wizard, this evening, and not this Monday, sadly, but next Monday I will be playing Chrysanthemum. And Tuesday, wow, my brain is. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday we should be airing the first episode of the new campaign.
Battery 70%.
Woo, deadlines.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
I can only function with deadlines, so.
Fair enough. Hello everyone, I'm Odin, I play Dahlia. I run the One Piece game. I'm going to be in the new Tuesday game. Doing wizards shit. Being a squishy boy.
Being the optimal spellcaster for a no long rest type game.
Yeah, genuinely.
It's wizard time.
It's going to be totally wizard, so come by. And my stance for the Dragon Wasp is absolutely not, you psychopath.
But they're big and hunt dragons.
No. That's even worse.
Oh no.
They use them as incubators.
I was worried
Oh,
you
they
were
do
gonna go
that
that
way.
route.
Toma told me about it.
Well, I'm not
Thank
voting.
you,
my
Toma. Please
Well-
don't anymore.
it was my idea.
Well, I'm
Toma,
not
the next
voting
time you have
for
an
him.
idea, don't.
Well, here's another idea. Kat, if this helps your motivation at all, you have 259,200 seconds.
Start counting.
Micah, quick, jump in.
Just pull
That
us
made
in.
my bones itch and
Damn it!
got me so
Made
anxious.
your bones itch.
I don't like it.
Well, speaking of bones machine, Mike.
Cat, I tried
Huh.
to change things.
Hi, I'm Micah. My bones currently don't itch. Currently. We'll see how
You're
the
not
day
a kid.
goes. In this game, I'm Yordrick. In said One Piece game, not this Monday, next Monday, I am Robert Ulysses Sherman Jackson, the gunslinger mink. I'm also on team no dragon wasps, but I'm also, as a DM, understanding that if you make a stat block for the adapting bugs, it would be very substantial for the DM to properly run that, unless you put in caveats specifically saying, just take an ability from whatever it eats and add to this stat block.
That was exactly going to be it.
Well, speaking of adaptive bugs, my name's Selkus, and in this game, I'm going to be playing Peleus, the Tiefling Pugilist. On Mondays, I get to play, or every other Monday, I get to play Kenshi, the human. Fuck, what's it? I can't remember the damn class. It's fighter but cooler.
Vagabond.
Vagabond. There we go.
Vagabond.
You're
Yeah.
homeless.
Fighter
Homeless.
but cooler. We're all homeless. We only have a boat, and I don't even own it. And then on Tuesday, not this Tuesday, but whenever it starts up, I get to play Lady of the Lord. Not an optimal caster for the way Cat is doing long rest. I will live to regret my decision.
You'll be fine because you have a lot of references only I and cool people will get.
Yeah. Until I get to level 10. Then I make it Cat's problem.
Are you doing a 40k reference?
Maybe.
Oh.
Possible.
Most things he does seem to be that, so. Hi everyone, I'm Toma. I am personally on the side of Dragon Wasp because the dragons have had it too damn good for too damn long.
That's a hell of a thing for a kobold to say.
I grew up in a city that didn't have dragons. I don't have any field.
That you know about?
And I'm also proficient in giving people anxiety. Cause you know, giving people time frames in seconds is one hell of a way to get them to do it. I play Scrap the Kobold Alchemist in this game, and then on every other Monday I'm playing Suru the Sky Doctor Rogue.
All right, and Selkis,
Hi.
it's your turn to earn a reroll, or to screw up so bad I get one.
Man, 2 inspirations in 1 week, AJ. This is so generous. I don't know how it synced up like this, but all right. Well, at the beginning of last session, we started with the party receiving some extra rewards. One being a magical book that they can use to gain proficiency in any one skill of their choice for one person, and also some extra knowledge about their greater enemy, and also a little bit about Celestials. After resting in the library for a day, the group headed back to Port du Lac, running into or perhaps being run into, in at least in Dahlia's case, by a pack of demon boars and one very scared boar man. After dispatching the enemies, the group arrived and departed from Leonard, while looking forward to not sleeping that night. They grabbed some grub before heading to the nightclub for the town celebration. It was a night filled with drinking, dancing, and a couple of the party not being able to walk back to their rooms that night on their own. Pallius's rest, however, was interrupted not by booze or having to do the nightly piss when you drink way too much, but rather by meeting his father for the first time, where power was displayed and a promise was made. Pallius would eventually wake in a cold sweat before after being forced from his father's home. He would leave to collect his thoughts in the early hours of the morning, walking the streets of Port du Lac alone, eventually regrouping with everyone for breakfast. Afterwards, the party would contact the ship captain who had brought them in order to set off back home, with Yordrick and Pallius fishing along the way, and Dahlia painting. Scrap and Flora did things. We ended with the group and some of the crew swapping myths and sailor tales. And I believe that's basically where we left off.
Sorry, I got an abrupt phone call from my sister. I'm gonna say he probably did good enough.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
Cat, closer to 251,700 seconds now.
Oh my.
Side channel, please.
Just send her a message
Yeah.
consistently.
Just every so often, at random.
So, I'm gonna roll the d6. Hat.
The gods are merciful this day.
We resume our journey, finally docking the boat after a 3-day boat ride. You are back home at Illyria and on solid ground. Peleus, yourself, and Scrap did not at all have a nice time with the seasickness. The stormy weather persisted throughout those 3 days, making the boat rock even more. But as the clouds begin to clear and you step foot at home, begin.
I'm just gonna grab the arm of whoever is next to me and like hold on for a minute.
Careful,
Yordrick.
Flora, I'm shorter than you are.
It's Yordrick.
Just grab Yordrick's arm.
Oh, hello there.
Kind of lean over. I hate boats.
Just kind of looks at you. Very odd shade of bluish green. We should probably get on land for you. Right this way, and I'll help her off the boat.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you all disembark from the boat along with the crew, and you are back at the docks of your home city.
As we're walking off, Yordrick's just talking with you about some of the ideas he has of stuff he can do for the shop, specifically because I had that broken up emerald, and he's talking about, well, I could take some of those and make a sort of scattered piece necklace. I need to see about getting some other gems, maybe make a good set of earrings. I was gonna speak with all of you over the next couple days and see what people wanted to add into the store. And he's just talking your ear off, whether you're actually able to understand him or not.
So I rolled it off camera and I got in that one. So the second that Scrap gets off of the boat, he just grabs a barrel and just hurls.
Do you at
What's
all
in the
care what you
barrel?
in character? Do you care what you puked into, or do you just walk by?
He doesn't have the. He rolled in that one. He doesn't have a chance to care.
Okay. So this is gonna be when you guys are completely out of eyesight but not earshot of that group. You hear what you think is a man screaming. Just a Darth Vader style no.
No.
What was that?
I don't know. Not our circus, not our monkeys.
Fair.
Never been to a circus.
So I'm with them now, right? I'm not
Yeah,
over
you're-
there.
You know, everyone's walking together.
Scrub just like wipes it in his mouth. Oh, what's going on?
I don't know. Someone's screaming down at the docks. I'd say we're on vacation now, though.
Can I see anything if I look back over my shoulder?
You're too short.
Okay.
Could be back in Illyria.
Unless you want uppies.
No, I can't wait for a newspaper or something to come out later.
You think that's a newsworthy event?
It might be, depending on what it was that you did.
Front page news. Have you seen this kobold?
Yordrick, how long does it take for everything to quit rocking?
Oh boy.
Well, here's what you do. Close your eyes, hold your nose, look up, and just walk for a moment and then open your eyes.
I'm gonna do that then.
Yeah, you do so for a while, and the vertigo definitely settles down.
Okay,
Better?
better.
Good.
Well,
Now you are making your way through the market district if you wanted to pick something up.
I did my buying off screen.
Terry.
we should
Terry.
we should get
fair enough.
Terry something.
Yeah. Don't you have a meeting to go to?
I do, but if we're walking through town, then I can help pick something out, or at least
What if we got him a nice jacket?
Dolly just eyes Laura with
nobody
a
wants
look
clothes
of.
for their birthday.
I enjoy clothes if it's useful.
Based cat.
I
What
enjoy
if we-
clothing.
What if we get him a jacket made out of something that's resistant to fire?
Hmm.
Then it's both useful as an adventure and if he decides to cook or forge anything.
I'm sorry, but I'm just imagining a fire-resistant apron that just says like "Kiss the Cook" or has one of those like bikini drawings on it.
Out on an adventure. What? It's resistant to fire.
So, weren't we just gonna get him some tools? You know, for the thing we are gonna pay for?
Well, certainly.
Above game, doesn't he already have the required training for that, or are we getting him like expertise in?
So
Again,
We
he already has leatherwork proficiency. I think we're going around that, Toma.
yes.
I understand, but then in that case, what do we get him?
I think some people in the chat mentioned blacksmithing.
Yeah, that was the last thing said. No one else chimed in.
Yes.
I said maybe smithing. No one else said anything. So by
Therefore, that's-
default,
Yeah, by default he wins because you guys didn't discuss it.
my favorite way to win.
Yay!
Fair enough. Actually, after just a couple of minutes of listening to them discuss, tell you what, here, Dahlia, I'm gonna hand you 10 gold pieces.
Okay.
That's my part. I'm not gonna take any chances this time. I will see you guys at home later.
Bye.
Where's
Right.
she
Then
going?
she disappeared into the crowd.
Do you have an important
She's a-
meeting to get to?
Meeting with who?
A friend.
About what?
A thing.
Oh,
Blink, blink.
I
Better
believe
keep-
it's one of those girl talk things, Yordrick.
You want to keep asking questions?
I could, but I feel like
Is it
I'm gonna
somebody
get
we know?
similar answers.
Could be.
Does this person wear a hat regularly?
I don't think so.
Man or a woman?
I think it has to be yes or no.
Oh, is it a man?
No?
They have blonde hair and blue eyes.
What?
Playing Guess Who at this point.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
playing
that was
funny
pretty
guys.
Yeah, I know.
Rolling with it.
She's deliberately
Hey,
not
look
giving you
like-
anything. You could try all day.
Says it so vaguely, I'm not sure what she means by that.
Anyways, you gotta
So
get
you-
them tools.
So you get to the Halfling Hobbies store. And as you get there, you do see on the shelves Smith's tools, 20 gold pieces.
Everyone. Are we taking this out of the guild fund then? We'll put down 10.
I'm gonna
already.
Flora just gave you half that money.
Yeah, I was about to say, Flora
give
just-
us half
Yeah,
of it
that's
already.
good.
Jeez.
Give it half, I guess. Okay.
I'll put in 3.
But the gods will put in 7. Let's just pay for it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not that pricey.
It's true, let's not nickel and dime this.
Hmm
I put
Well-
in 1 copper.
Please, I'm not used to counting pennies out.
Yordrik,
And I
you
don't
see,
intend
a
to
sign
use
that says we do not accept copper or anything that does not cost copper directly.
Cowards.
A lot of you.
I thought it was illegal to use any form of currency that is actually approved.
I feel like it might just be a logistics thing for them. Imagine if someone came in and tried to pay for something that's worth 50 gold and nothing but copper.
I'm not sure how they got that much copper.
Probably not too legitimate to means. After all, the
A
treasure
thief,
is in
a thief, but always cares to only be able to steal copper.
I mean, if the rest of us want to pitch in, we could get him a blank book and some ink so he can take notes on the stuff that he's learning and maybe also jot down ideas.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
I was gonna look around for a bakery while they do that.
So, Broden, you are very able and easily able to slowly back away and like Homer Simpson into the bushes into a crowd of people. And you spot a nice little donut shop.
Ooh, perfect.
Just gonna walk right on in.
You walk right on in. There is a small line of people with a display case full of different donuts. And you see an old, rotund, fire genasi man taking them out of the oven and putting them on racks to cool.
Ooh.
So when she gets up to the counter, she's gonna order pretty much 2 of every kind.
Oh, well, that's quite nice of you. As he packs you 2 boxes full of donuts.
Perfect.
And these aren't dozens either. There's 8 kinds of donuts. So yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
6. Yeah.
Do you do cakes?
Well, I'm sure we could, or if we were asked to do it, but we don't have them on hand. But roll raw charisma, please. We're gonna see how pretty you bat your eyelashes.
Not well. I'm gonna say with that natural one, she completely forgets to bat the eyelashes.
Stairs.
Deadpan look.
We might need a bit of a taste notice.
Is anyone else pitching in on the book and stuff, or is Scrap just buying that?
I don't know. Check Discord.
Do you know anyone who sells cakes, like, basic? I mean, I know you make them, but you like you said, you need a thing beforehand, so.
Well, if you go about 5 doors down,
Mm-hmm.
hang a left at the corner,
Right.
and it's got a big blue sign. You can't miss it.
Alright. How much for the donuts?
Oh, well, 16 silver.
Alright.
Wait, did I say silver?
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
say
I
silver.
meant copper. I'm sorry.
Dang.
Oh,
I'm looking at a thing of prices, and I see a bunch of silver. They're
She
donuts.
ha-
They're not
she-
expensive.
she hands him 1 silver and 6 copper.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And she'll go and try to run for a cake.
All right. Yeah, and you are able to. You find this little bakery, and yeah, you can buy a bog standard birthday cake, but the question is strawberry, yellow, or chocolate.
I'm gonna go. She goes with the safe one because she doesn't know. She's gonna get a vanilla with buttercream.
Mm-hmm. That will cost you 7 silver pieces, ma'am.
She'll hand him a gold.
All right. Yeah. And then that gets put in the tip jar. Unless you want to change. Like, did you? Mean
Yeah,
like you
she
want-
wanted change.
Hey, when you pay over, you will now have to specify.
She doesn't come from a
and-
culture that tips, AJ.
I don't know. You've lived here a while.
She's never
Oh,
tipped
no, she-
still.
Oh, no, she's gone native.
Yeah, she'll get a decent sized cake.
Hey, you got a nice double layer birthday cake. Circular.
Cool. She'll put it on top and make her way back to everyone else. Actually, could she have written on there "Happy Birthday, Terry"?
Oh yeah, that's easy. That's just
Yeah.
a nice man.
All right,
yeah,
now
you
she'll
get-
head back.
You get back to the store, and it seems these folks are still quibbling over small amounts of money and purchasing. Or at least Peleus and Scrap are, but Yordrick just seems to be staring into the middle distance, I guess.
I gotta look at the thing.
What?
Look at the chat.
Okay.
Oh, mute Discord.
Okay.
I will smack the bitch
The
out of
light
you.
briefly returns to his eyes. He mutters but a single word.
Micah, hurry up.
What?
Again, Chief.
Answer their damn question.
I did.
So is that just then? Yes. Okay. Yes. Micah pays for the book. Micah subtract 5 gold.
Okay. I didn't see the messages. I have Discord muted.
Don't.
Don't do that.
Do not do that. Broden's bad enough.
Ugh.
Yeah. So you now see them check out with a bag, one rather heavy that for some reason Scrap is now carrying. He's carrying all the Smith's tools, and Smith's tools have a lot more than you think. One of which is a tiny anvil.
I do remember looking at that one time. It's like, what does it mean by a small anvil?
You know, about the size of a large anvil, only smaller.
It probably
Yeah.
weighs like 20 pounds.
Yeah, Scrap, you're.
Oh, apparently less than that, because the whole weight of Smith's tools is 8 pounds.
Huh.
Not in this one. Not with this one. It's 50, bitch.
Oh, is
Okay.
Smith's tools 50 now?
According to the Filings book, yeah.
Oh, I'm like 9 pounds over encumbered.
Well, then your trick is just there. Give it to one of the strength people.
Dolly just opens up her bag of holding.
No, I got this. And it's for Terry, and he just throws his like winter clothes at one of you. Not wearing.
Thank God it's his winter clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Those are like 10 pounds for some reason.
Thick
Heavy.
Big
coat.
wool.
So yes, as you guys finally make your way home, we're gonna cut to Flora running down the road through the gate after a while with a live rabbit in a cage. It looks at you with terror and fear. Its big chocolate eyes shaken.
As
Like,
it probably
Stares for a
should.
couple seconds. Oh.
You don't see her. No, we're cutting to her.
Oh. Oh, love game. Oh.
Pat, continue.
So I'm gonna go straight to the barn,
Hmm.
and I'm just gonna kind of hold the rabbit up by like its nape
Mm-hmm.
and wiggle it as I open Tofu's stall and just kind of inch towards the open door of the barn into the. I'm assuming they have like a roaming area.
Yeah. So
That's the roaming
you
area.
see from the shadows his beak get closer and his eyes narrowing in red. That's not abnormal. That's just what his eyes look like.
I'm just gonna inch towards the door, and then I'm gonna slowly make sure he's watching me. Set the rabbit down on the ground and let go.
He just keeps watching you, waiting till you back all the way out.
I will.
You don't want to see this next part.
I will back away.
And the minute you're out of eye shot, because they can, the rabbit does scream.
Oh.
Yeah, rabbits can scream.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they're small.
Live feeding is bad. But yeah, so you hear some horrible sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Crunch, crunch, rend, rend.
Not even like eating sounds. It sounds like just Tofu's toying with it.
Just the axe into flesh over and over.
And I will, I'm just gonna kind of sit there and wait till he comes back.
As you're here, Flora, you do see some guards around your house.
Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
This is more than usual.
Yeah, these are city guards. These are cops. What do, Blueberry?
I really want to know what's going on, but I cannot be late for this.
I remind you, Faye, don't not have much concept of time.
You've also already technically not done what you said you were gonna do.
So do you interact
Yes.
with the Fed boys?
Many doors, fed boys.
Then you can get out of them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up to one of them. Any particular reason you're, here?
Are you a resident, or are you just a passerby?
Resident.
Well, it seems like there was a break. Well, not quite a break-in, but there was a robbery.
You're joking me.
Ma'am,
I know you're not joking me. It was, expression. I'm assuming there's some kind of report on it.
yeah, well, it seemed to happen last night, and, let's see. We got was stolen. From what we noticed, from what your employees, roommates, or what have you, have told us, the barrel was taken out of the basement, probably full of alcohol, is what they said.
Son of a...
They did some looking around. Some precious stones was missing.
What?
Hey, hush, Ghost of Yordrick. You could be mad later.
Just apparate out of nowhere.
And it looks like some important documents got ruffled through. I'm not sure. They were not sure what got taken, as they're not really aware of what is and what is not there. But there was no signs of forced entry.
No signs of forced entry.
Nope. Unless again, scratch marks.
Okay. Was that all?
Well, that was all. That's all that's been reported. But you and any of your other crewmates, family members, or what have you, may want to get in there and take a look around. You can stop at any guardhouse to amend your statement.
Okay. All right. I appreciate it. And can I ask who assigned the extra guard detail?
Well, this is currently we're just kind of working the crime scene right now.
Got it.
But if
Do
we're
you
gonna
guys
be
need-
in the way, I would have to say too bad. We gotta finish up. It's quite
No.
possible anyone here could be tampering with the crime scene.
Perfectly understandable.
Sorry for your loss, madam.
Oh,
Takes off his hat.
For the death of your alcohol.
I'm sorry for your loss,
Just
man.
a brief moment of dismay in her eyes as she calculates how many weeks, months she's been working on that.
These were business items. You may be entitled to some sort of reimbursement, obviously not to its full value.
Right.
You'll just have to take it up with anyone in the district government.
Okay. Well, I appreciate all the work that you've done. We will try to... Sorry, my dog's got a little too snoop close to my pizza there.
Bork, bork.
Where's my pizza, cat?
I will be sure to let the others know to let you guys finish your job, and then once you're done, let us know, and we can kind of go through everything ourselves.
Understood. You are free to reoccupy your premises, but privacy cannot be guaranteed.
Fair enough. Okay, well, I'll let you back to it. And then immediately, going to be...
The woods.
Huh?
You just walk into the woods.
I mean, I was planning on taking Tofu with me, so I gotta round him up.
Yeah.
But no, I'm going to send Dahlia a sending.
Alright, you can type that out to him. Her. Them. Brody.
It.
Batman.
Where, Master Wayne?
I'd love to remake the jokes from last night, but I cannot. The ones might get hated. So we're gonna cut back to the. We're gonna cut back to the rest of them.
Bum-ba-da-da-dum.
A group that I will now dub the brainless and the boneless.
Odd
Excuse you.
distinction?
It's because Scrap and Dahlia are squishy.
Hey, wait a second.
How's your
I
age,
have
buddy?
positive intelligence, sir.
Alright, retracted.
Good.
So you guys mosey on up to the Dwargator Crafting Academy and Orphanage. Sorry, the Dorconicus Maximus Crafting Academy and Orphanage. I was thinking of the alcohol. And you approach the gates, the large oak doors. You are, of course, let in, as you do feel multiple sets of eyes watching you. For a Broad and Above game, Archie is teaching his children how to observe people.
Anyone else feel like they're being watched?
Oh, we're always being watched in this city.
Probably.
And as you, and I love throwing y'all into the improv. As you enter in at the reception, helping the receptionist with some important paperwork, you do see the boy in blue, Riot.
Huh.
Oh, hello, my friends. What brings you to our neck of the woods, as it were?
It's a good question. Dahlia, why are we here again?
Good question, Yordric.
Yeah,
Why are
I'll
we here
start
again?
the Question. Right, we needed training for somebody for tools.
Oh, well, what type of training was it that you needed? We might be able to help you out.
Well, I think the decision that we decided on was actually going to be blacksmithing tools for one of our guild members, Terry.
Oh, well then you want to talk to Dwargon about that. He's definitely going to get very annoyed if anybody else teaches anybody anything involving that.
Guys,
Good job, Toma.
Good. Hey, no,
Little weird. Little weird playing with yourself on camera, but all right.
hey,
No, you know what I expected to happen?
Hmm.
The second someone said blacksmithing, just Dwargon breaks through a door. Who said blacksmithing?
He's been yelled at too much for that. He's got a wife now.
Just through the wall.
guys.
Yes.
So, I just got a message from Flora.
Oh, what'd you say?
We've been robbed.
What?
Oh,
What?
You've been what?
Well, tonight's the night bitches die. Alright. Let's get these lessons set up.
What did they take?
She did not say. Said nothing too major, and that the police are still working the scene.
Does that mean it was recent then?
I imagine. We better finish this and hurry back.
We could probably talk to the Red Brand to somebody when we get back. Somebody must have called it in, I assume.
What the fuck was our security?
Oh, this is more of a right now sort of situation then.
Sorry, what?
So this is sort of a right now sort of situation then.
If
It
we could.
appears.
What he said.
Probably within the last day or so, if I had to guess.
Oh no, I mean the learning setting up.
Oh, yes, yes, that's going to be soon here. What sort of times actually work out for that? We'll need to coordinate with Terry on that.
So, almost as if like some sort of magic, whatever that is.
I was gonna have Riot just cover his ears and go, Dorgon, somebody wants to learn blacksmithing.
Yeah, no, trust me. Riot, you does see a bookshelf move, and sliding down a bat pole is Dwargon. I heard the
Makes it a
secret
bat pole?
word.
That one new. Did you have that installed recently?
It's Xander's, actually.
Oh, I'm surprised he's told you where it was. He didn't tell you where it was, did he?
I tried to read a book he thought I wouldn't read, and I guess it moved a bookshelf.
Well, they want to set up a lesson
Well,
plan for one of their employees.
normally you gotta be a child and not have parents. But two of you do tend to teach here sometimes. So I think we can work out a little bit of a gift certificate.
Cool.
Wow,
Okay.
that works.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna have the two that I was teaching come by here this week. I'm gonna do another lesson with them.
Why, sounds fantastic.
Mhm.
Well, it will not be super cheap, considering this would be my personal time. Take about 2 months. Guaranteed success because, well, it's the best activity you've ever seen. Now, who would like to roll a persuasion or raw charisma to try to get a really good, the best
Me!
price possible?
We all look at the bard.
I don't know. Celtic once complained about never getting to use it, so Bard do Bard things.
So
I think the last time I used it was on a fish or something.
I don't know. Persuade the fish.
18.
Hey,
Well, if it's for you guys, I'm pretty sure I can weasel it down to 75 gold pieces. Since I'm willing to bet you've already acquired his equipment.
Yeah,
we're
it's
Yep.
pretty
we're
heavy
holding on to
actually.
it. Yeah.
I thought you gave that to Yordrick.
No, I gave
No,
you
he-
his. He gave you his winter clothes he's not currently wearing because no, it's for Terry. I'm carrying this.
Yeah.
His burden to bear, Micah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry, little man. You keep carrying that, you might get as big as me.
It's a
You
good
have
routine,
no
actually.
excuse not to be 6 feet tall. Hit the gym
You
pad.
badass. Oh, what do you say? It's a big mitt the size of Scrap's head is extended.
Now, when you say mitt,
I mean a hand, you degenerate,
no,
Dwargon.
he
Okay,
was
okay.
actually wearing like an oven mitt.
Oh,
Go on, Dahlia, give him a firm handshake. You're the one who made the deal.
Yeah, she'll shake his hand.
alright, you are slightly lifted off the ground during this handshake.
Okay. Yeah. See.
Alright, you can pay the blue guy and, as he scribbles down and basically writes his own gift certificate on a scrap piece of paper.
So will you be paying in form of platinum, gold, soul contract, copper?
That was one of those that was one like the other. I think we'll be paying. I think we'll be paying in gold. We're going to talk with the treasurer about it, acquiring it from the guild treasury, so we should be back with that shortly, I believe. She's otherwise indisposed, apparently, as she had some meeting today. That was quite important.
If you... Well, you know, I was going to ask where she was. It's a little weird not seeing you all together, but if you do not have the money currently at the moment, I am going to hold on to this because Dorgan won't remember otherwise.
I will not, and then an alligator will be sent to your front door. Or possibly many.
That sounds like fun.
RG.
Ryan just looks at you and just without actually looking at Dorgan, just shakes his head very subtly.
Dolly, who's
Well, we could send his wife.
He shakes his head faster.
Well, have a nice day. See you when you got money.
We'll be back soon.
Okie dokie. We don't go anywhere.
All right. Well, let's
you guys
go.
leave the orphanage.
Let's go figure out who's gonna fucking die.
Exactly my thinking.
Now, this did not happen, but I did make a joke of, damn, what if they took Terry?
Terry napped.
Keep and Terry took.
But we know his birthday gift then.
Freedoms. Well, as you do make your way home, yeah, there's still some forensic detectives examining almost your entire house.
All right. Hello.
This doesn't look good.
Flora would have stayed.
Okay.
I'll let Tofu roam at least long enough to. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, interact with Flora.
There you are.
Or is this the meeting that you had to go to?
No, it is not. I had to postpone that because this happened. So.
Do we know what's missing?
From their, I guess, precursory look, said a barrel is missing from the basement. I'm going to take a wild guess at what barrel it was. Some precious stones and some of our documents look to have been gone through.
Just a glass shattering noise as Yordrick goes inside.
Red stew, my boy.
Now, they do want us to all take a look around and see if there's anything else that we can find that might be missing. But we've been asked to kind of also not get in their way entirely, so.
Okay, any more details?
No sign of forced entry, just a few scratches.
Not impossible. Somebody could have used magic to get in.
And they were in the basement.
And they were in the basement, yeah. I think, alright.
Check your traps. Maybe warn the guards, actually, about them. If they haven't found them
Everybody,
already, they might have already gone off.
Everybody go look for the important things that you do not want to be missing. 1, 2, 3, break.
Alright.
Grab's gonna go check. Probably number 1, that chest he has that's locked with the key only he has access to.
It's still there.
Is the stuff still there?
You unlock it? Yes, they couldn't get it open.
Okay, good. Because that adamantite's expensive and rare.
Yeah, once a year from the sky.
I'm gonna confirm to see which barrel is missing.
Yeah, it's an alcohol barrel.
Huh?
Yeah, the other ones look like they've been chewed upon.
Oh.
Oh, those motherfuckers.
Those motherfuckers.
It's the fucking rat people.
I look for a rat hole.
You see none.
Is any of my stuff missing?
No.
As soon as I confirm what barrel it is, I am going straight up to the office.
So you do so. Hilaeus.
Yes.
Perception check.
Yeah, natural 20. Let's go, we finally get one!
You hear a muffled crying from upstairs.
Okay, I'll follow it, why not? Follow the trail of tears.
You bust into Track's room and you just see them sobbing incoherently into a pillow. No! Anything else could have taken Terry!
Drac, what happened? Where did they take Terry?
They took my bow!
They did what?
They took my bow! I made that by hand! That was how I prayed!
Damn, they stole his faith.
Oh, they were. So they were already going to die. Now they're going to suffer. Okay.
I have to make a new one!
Unless we find
It's a
your old-
ritual!
We're going to find the old one. Half of them already let themselves get robbed once. We're not letting it happen again.
AJ.
Hmm?
Did they take my gems?
Yeah.
They took your
All
red
of them?
I'll send you a list of what got took. Thanks for telling me everything you had.
Oh. Wait, are you talking about the stuff from... That stuff was in my lamp.
Shush. No, I don't mean that stuff.
Oh, okay.
No. No, I mean the ones you keep at home. The crafting ones you keep at home.
Oh.
I'm gonna message you what they took. I can't go without it. I feel naked and wrong.
Right. Okay. I know this might not be the right time. Have you seen anything else that's been taken?
No, I was working as a hunting guide. I came home.
Okay.
I was on to hunt anything. Just show a bunch of rich idiots where to go.
Right, easy work. Good job.
Poking his head in the about a bunch of rich idiots.
You just see Gexy sobbing.
Oh my gosh, Tracker, you okay?
Just starts to wail back into his pillow. Their pillow.
He recoils back a little bit and looks at Pally. He's like,
Scrap out the earlier. Look, I mean, the best I can promise is that we're going to get it back right now, because we're not getting robbed fucking twice. Twice in the same year.
I hope it's the same guys and they still just have that statue. It's not gonna be, but it would be so funny.
Okay, Scrap. First of all, we're going to be bolstering security after this, and second of all, we're going to be hunting down whoever did this.
You just
I
hear
gotta
some,
go on a quest.
You just hear some stomping down the hallway as there's Yordrick just sort of raising and dropping the foot. He looks aggravated.
Okay, they got you too, Yordrick?
They even get in.
They took my emeralds.
Right.
Chaos Emeralds.
Chaos control!
Chaos control!
They took the weed rock from me.
I had plans for those. Just raising my hands like, "Eh."
Okay, well...
See, this is why I never got into robbing people like my brother. It's just too messy.
You do not steal from a Wekingarian and let them live.
Well,
So
they
you
did let you
prefer
live.
that they killed you.
They could have tried.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Alright, I'm going to go check my room.
You even have stuff.
I have some things.
Do you
I
have
got left, like,
stuff?
pottery stuff back at home.
Well, most of
Probably
my
most
stuff
like
that
that.
people other than me would find useful are either on me or locked in a chest that can't really be opened, so...
Like, I would have left the pottery kit. I would have left most of my winter gear here, because why would I need that if we're just going
Yeah.
on?
Nothing got took from you.
You know, besides the alcohol.
That wasn't his.
Oh, I thought you said cat, sorry.
No.
So Dolly just comes out of her room.
Well, things have been moved and tilted, but nothing was taken of mine.
Yeah, Dahlia, it definitely seems like they were trying to look behind it for a safe or something.
Yeah.
I checked the papers that have been ruffled around a bunch to see if any are missing.
Yeah, was it
Kat,
papers in like
were-
offices or?
Yeah, it was in your filing room. Kat, weren't you about to check that?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you do it because I knew you were gonna do it first. So, this will be you and Dahlia together because you guys do a lot of the guild's paperwork. Advantage investigation check from you, Kat.
Take Bardic. Hmm.
Woohoo!
So use that Bardic. It could be a 30.
You know every molecule that's out of place in this room.
Yes, I do.
30.
This
It
is
is a
my
30.
office.
What do we get with a
Well-
30, AJ?
I'm telling
used
her.
to.
I'm giving her everything. So let me just message it to her.
I was gonna say I'm not used to us rolling this high in like investigation and perception. This is a weird feeling.
Right? Someone's gonna go horribly wrong.
I know, right? This is an ill omen.
There you go, Kat. I'm sorry. They took Palace's birth certificate. He was never born. Now.
It just fades out.
Yeah.
Woo!
Well, there goes my date.
No, he
Very
was
well
never born.
conveyed.
What date?
I'm just gonna look over at Dahlia.
Shrek Forever After stuff.
I think the items were more of a distraction.
Okay. What did they take?
All of our identifying papers. Whoever robbed us knows exactly who every single one of us is, where we come from, and anybody that we know.
Oh boy. That's really not good. Okay.
And all of our business deals.
Any clues on who? Or where they've gone? Or what size I need to order the body bags?
Well, Dahlia, let's be honest. Every single one of us has made some enemies or slighted someone who might want to do this.
Oh, come on. Who did I ever anger?
Well, the cult for one.
Okay,
We have
Also
no-
that-
any of us.
yes, that's
There's
that's
also
fair.
that entire clan, but I don't think they'd be involved in this.
Okay, to be fair, I didn't piss them off. I don't think. Does it count if it was past me?
I got sidetracked for a second. What is missing?
Papers that contain your pictures, identities, points of origin, as well as any documented known associates, employees, and businesses you deal with.
Alright.
Got doxed by them.
This isn't good though. That's a lot of information that they can sell, especially to people who are our enemies, or if they even just are our enemies.
You do hear a knock on the wall.
I look at the wall.
It's yeah. You look out the door, and there's just a guardsman. Which you assume is a detective with a notebook, just trying to get a hold of somebody.
But is it the detective?
Not Batman, no.
So this is just a detective that is like.
Yeah, this is a cop detective, badge out and all.
Can we help you?
I just need to speak to the homeowner.
Hi.
Hi. So I was wondering if you had found any documents that were outside of our report.
Any... How do I even put this? Yeah, documents that were, pertaining to our personal, like, who we are and everything like that.
Alright, well, just in case this is some sort of attempted identity theft, please write down the names of anyone who may have been documented on that, and this is one of the things we'll just say you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just take a good
Yeah.
like 10, 20 messages, like,
Yeah.
make sure it's alright.
Yeah,
Go
make
down
sure
the
it's all that. Yeah. First a murder, and now this.
Murder.
Murder.
Yeah, young farm girl was killed by a real estate mogul.
Who's the farm girl's name?
My cat finished.
No, that's literally what Flora did.
Oh,
She just
okay.
went,
Oh, that's what she did. Yeah, the murder.
Mm.
Yeah, I think her name was Hannah. I was not the detective on the case, but there was a body. He was standing over it on the outskirts of town. He's currently incarcerated awaiting trial now. Pending further investigation.
I'm trying to remember if this is anyone that we've interacted with personally.
Hara?
That's the name.
Our secretary?
Ravan. Oh.
our secretary, and you said a real estate?
That's our prime suspect right now, so we have in custody. He was found with the body, a weapon in hand.
Are you allowed to give the name?
Am not legally, ma'am.
Are we allowed to ask them questions?
Ask him questions or ask him to... I can't tell you much about an ongoing investigation.
Well, what if it's connected to
Fair
this?
enough.
She was our
She
secretary.
was our secretary, yes.
Well, what I can tell you will be very, very limited. Did you have a key?
What?
Well, yeah, she always
was
opened the shop.
secretary.
We didn't really find a key on the body.
And not on the suspect?
Not on the suspect either. We've had our parents escorted out for their own protection. I cannot relay their location.
No, of course not. This real estate person happened to be very large.
Ma'am, I can't give you anything to identify him with. That would be betraying my badge.
Fair enough. Just
Personal
trying to connect
vendettas
some
could cause
dots.
people to give false information.
Not the big man.
Claims he didn't do it. All he seems to be saying. Did hire an okay lawyer, though.
Xander.
Yeah. It's Dr. Lawyer, handsome dancer, Xander Hawkridge, Esquire.
Well,
He doesn't have a business card. He has a business billboard he has to hand over.
I suppose you'll reach out to us if you find out anything.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
And I'm assuming that it goes on record that those sensitive documents were stolen, so if something happens to come up...
Yep, completely classified on record. We will make sure if there's anyone attempted to use your identity, or if we see anything that might involve you being targeted, we will do our best to let you know.
Where,
Right.
where did they find her?
It was on a road outside of town, near a forest.
She was probably going home.
Some farmers spotted a big shape in the night and investigated a little bit. Thought the suspect was beside himself.
I'm gonna go. Can you at least point in the direction?
Of an active crime scene.
I don't know if it's active or not. I'm just asking a damn question.
And AJ, this is
I
not being an
cannot tell
interview.
I know. I cannot tell you about this investigation, ma'am. I apologize.
Fucking worthless.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna...
She's just gonna
reach out,
walk.
put a hand on Dahlia's arm. Let's go make a cup of tea. Let these fine men do their job. I'm gonna walk
Condolences
her
for
out of
your
the room.
loss.
I have no idea what was just said there.
Our condolences for your loss.
Yeah.
All right. as soon as we get downstairs. Dahlia, do you want to angry make the tea, or would you allow me to make it for you while you relax?
Angry make the tea.
By
A
Mr.
legitimate
Angry
question.
Eyes.
Yeah.
Anger
And-
cooking.
Said it was Kara that we think is.
Hara.
Hara.
Ara, our
Yeah, the-
secretary.
Very related.
It's been-
Rava
It's been
Ravana.
so long since I've interacted with her.
Yeah, wait,
Oh, we did just go through a whole arc with that.
Hara Ravana.
Yeah, we got her from the guild con that we went to, and we put her as the secretary for the guild as a whole.
Yep, I have basic notes on all of the guild members because that's kind of my thing-ish.
Dahlia's just gonna go angrily make tea.
Okay.
I just imagine you put the pot of water over your head and just start blazing with it.
Mike, you put it in Discord, but I'm gonna have you say it to say the floor in character. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm assuming we're all just sort of gathering in the kitchen
Yeah,
right now.
it's awkward. It's awkward. Stand in the dining room time.
So, Hara is passed and was apparently murdered by a businessman.
That's what they're saying.
Laura,
Hmm.
this may seem like salt, but it's not meant to be. Did you ever get around to teaching her how to fight with the sword?
No, I did not.
Okay. Surely her parents know about this if they're investigating it, right?
And they've been moved into protective custody.
Would
Well, at
someone
least it's
really have healed her just to gain access to our house?
unlikely.
Mm.
Alright, well, if it's the cult, I could definitely see them doing that if we're one of the, he doesn't, in air quotes, ingredients.
The cult or anybody
Would the
who has
cult
an
have
outfit.
left a body and someone standing over it, though?
Dahlia's
Throw
gonna
you
walk back in with the tea.
I mean, possibly. Can anyone send a sending to Thaddeus and see if he has any input on the scenario?
Looks at the primary spellcasters.
Especially because it's starting to look like Thaddeus Gage is their prime
Yeah, I
suspect.
was getting a wrong
Mhm.
It's pretty
He is
obvious.
the business person we know, so...
You're business
He's the
people.
real
you know.
estate business person that we know.
That's better.
Specifically, yes.
Well, either way, he's also invested in our goings on and our property, so if he's heard anything, it might still help.
Yeah.
There are spells that can alter people's minds to have them do things they wouldn't ordinarily do. Demonstrated that enough.
He
Not
had
to-
those two bodyguards, the ones without tongues.
They wouldn't be able to necessarily stop spells from affecting him, especially if he was the one who ordered them away.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, he had an injury.
If I had to make a guess here, what they're trying to do is make us angry and make us desperate to do something to chase after them.
They're definitely trying to get to us, whether it's get under our skin or
Flora, how's the funds looking? I want to hire more guards.
they're decent. We could probably afford a few more.
Not letting this
I'd
happen.
say probably, but we could. As long as we
It's good, I'll work with the
continue to
Red
pad
Brand.
the funds.
We may need
Speaking
to...
of, I'll want to make contact with him at some point. I'll work with him to establish a more dedicated security team.
So, we have breaking and entering, murdering of one of our workers. What all in total is missing from the house? You mentioned all the paperwork. I'm
All of
missing
the
my
paperwork. Yep.
I'm missing emeralds, your alcohol. What else are people missing?
Trax
Trax
bow.
bow.
Yeah, Trax bow, pretty much all of my stuff is.
Is anybody else
Here.
in the house right now?
No, it seems everyone else was off probably doing other things.
We're gonna have to confer with the others when they show back up and have them check their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Scrap. They went into whoever this is went into the basement. Don't you have it booby trapped?
I mean, not with anything deadly. I don't want to kill any of you guys with it.
Was it triggered though?
AJ, was stuff
No.
triggered or?
Nope.
So I've been thinking about that.
Go on.
There are several ways to get in somewhere if you have the skill for it. The only thing I can think of is some sort of ethereal form. Literally turning yourself into mist.
I've seen plenty of spellcasters of the sort. It's a common trick.
Can do that within a range of my sight.
Common trick to pass through. Alternatively, they could have simply had a key if they got something off of the body or somebody else. It's possible.
I
Main
just
thing
can't.
to do is establish motivation on who it is. I don't think it was someone from within the guild, as far as I can tell.
Doesn't appear so, but it was. It's too spot on. It's too premeditated for my liking.
Well, consider what we do know. The cult had moved into the city where we had left to. Remember, they were said to have bags for around our size, not just for Leonard. It means they probably knew we were moving. So, they would have known we would have been gone, and they planned, of course, to wait until we were gone in order to do this.
Why wait until just a couple of days ago at most to do it?
Who could say? Maybe they wanted to make sure we were really gone or handled, didn't turn around halfway, who knows. Maybe they were waiting
got
for the right
some
moment to
sort of message while we were over in Port Duloc from their people that were scouting that area out.
Could be. Could have waited for confirmation on there, stake the place out, eventually pull off their plan. At least that's my primary idea. They go ahead and they recruit some, well, not recruit, but they charm or control some poor fool and frame him for murder. Something we'll take personally, expecting us to go after them over their thievery and their other activities.
So, it's not good work though, you know?
It's a bit.
It's amateur, it's sloppy. Look at this. Everything they've
It
done.
is.
It's not, as much as it's, yes, premeditated, maybe, it's not good.
Or
I asked Inara,
perhaps. Sorry, go on.
I asked Inara if she thought it could have been the clan, and she said it's impossible. If it was them, there would have been no body. There would have been no trace of them even being here. Whoever this is isn't a very good thief, but knowledgeable enough to break in, steal, and even know us personally, possibly.
AJ,
Mm-hmm.
I could understand if you say no. Could I attempt to go outside and do a survival check, like checking around the house to see if I can find any kind of tracks or any kind of remnants of somebody being around the house that does not seem like I would recognize it?
I will allow it for an investigation check.
Darn it. I understand, but I was going to try to go for something I actually was
Hey.
good at.
Oh, it always helps to try, right?
Yeah.
Could Dahlia assist and
Yeah, you guys can go into.
I'll take a
Yeah.
take a bardic when you do it too. Unless you want her to do it.
Were my plants outside here or at the shop?
I think
They were
at
here.
the shop.
No, they were here.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the
They-
fields here.
Yeah, y'all
Just
got
to
some
see if
deal.
they'd be spiteful enough to destroy those. I guess I'll check on my plants.
Oh no, the bee houses.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else. He's not here to check it. We should probably just check the bee houses outside as well.
No.
Give them
Yeah.
a visual inspection from a safe distance.
Yeah,
So
giant bees and
crap.
all that.
Some were picked out, but about 2 of them. But you do have 4 potion herbs ripe and ready. As far as the bee houses go, some of the tops are like ajar, but they don't look like they were damaged anyway. You can definitely surmise that someone tried and then forgot. Yeah, bees.
Yeah, well,
So
I'll-
you said
try
that there's
with
4 herbs left.
4, yeah, no, 4, just 4 that are ripe. 2 were stolen. How many do you have total?
I'll get back to you on that. Continue.
I shall attempt to look around the premises for any kind
Remember, you have advantage and bardic.
Yeah, but you
of.
give me-
Yeah. Ooh,
20.
hold on. What is the
Chihuahua.
28, 28.
27.
27.
Bad.
Yordrik
So-
just gulps down the tea, stands up, and walks outside and starts circling the house.
So you circle the house, and you see some bushes have been disturbed. You walk through the forest, and you see, knocked the f*** out, the red brand against the tree,
I'm gonna.
That explains where he
and
went.
tied up.
I was about to say, if he's breathing, Yordrik is gonna
He is.
carefully. He's gonna untie him and carefully carry him to the house. Just kick the door open. I
No,
found our guard.
Dahlia's just gonna try to slap him awake right there. We're on the trail.
Yeah. One smack, and his eyes go open.
Redbrand.
Where am I? Where am I? Who's gonna fucking die?
What?
Plenty of people when I find out who took my emeralds.
I don't know. I was patrolling the perimeter. It went black. What day is it?
Rebel looks over at Yordrik. Yordrik, a girl is dead.
Yeah, Yordrik. What the fuck?
Priorities, forehead.
Sorry.
No. Vibe on. Micah, that is not us admonishing you. That's people acting in character.
Yes. Roll with it. Did we all leave, or was it just you 3?
No, just red and green.
Oh, okay. I heard scrap talk, so.
Okay.
I thought they
Yordrik
came back.
brought him back into the house.
Oh no, Dolly said she slapped him.
Yeah,
then-
no, Dolly-
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dolly changed it by saying she's gonna wake him up there. So.
Redbrand. Did you see who broke into the house?
There was a break into my house.
The guild hall.
It's the house I protect.
Yes.
You're gonna need to check your stuff and see if we need to add anything to the list.
Yeah, I
of
guess
missing
I
things.
better. I was just patrolling. The world went black, and I guess I woke up being gently cradled.
Also, Hara is dead.
Speech now falters.
Yordrik, check to see if there's any tracks further. I'm gonna help him into the house.
Okay. I will continue to look around.
All right, you sniff, you sniff, and
I don't know what a
let me
turtle's
just.
olfactory senses are like.
I don't know.
I don't know, smell it.
If you need another check, I'm gonna give him a bardic before leaving.
Yeah. So you already gone. So unless you're gonna say you give it to him right now.
Yeah, as she leaves.
Okay. Yeah. So you are alone in the woods, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
That's
Can
cool.
I can't do anything with that. Okay.
You got
Oh,
That's
Bardic.
pretty good.
Hey, how chunky are you?
I'm very wide. I'm not tall.
I meant with all your stuff too. How chunky are you?
Like how much I weigh?
Yeah.
Let's see here. I put his weight at 350, and his stuff currently
Okay, good
has
enough.
Okay.
You hear a rope snap, and it seems you stepped into a rudimentary snare trap, but it was not meant for someone of your volume.
It just yanks on my leg. I grab the rope and yank back, breaking whatever branch it's on.
Yep.
Just gonna sort of look around for more traps in the immediate area and try to inspect this one.
One more investigation, then. Spend enough time.
Okay. Hotoi! Oh, hey.
No, we
And I
can
guess I'll
detect
throw
your
in
order.
that bardic, because
Yep.
it's gonna expire soon.
27 again.
27.
You do not find anything, but you know that for certain.
Hmm. So there's nothing else and no other traps in this area?
No other traps, no other tracks. Looks like a cold trail. There's animal footprints everywhere, but that's the woods.
I'm gonna kind of look at this rope in my hand and just kind of try to say out loud. They dumped Red Brand out here, but also set a trap.
Not well-made rope.
Why? I'm gonna head back towards the house.
You are in the house.
Question.
Okay.
Well, he just kind of enters where everybody is and with the rope. They knock out Red Brand,
Mhm.
tie him up, leave him in the forest, but they put a trap near him. Why?
Probably in case whatever knocked me out wore off.
Either that or if somebody else found him and chased after, who knows?
Or it
Yeah.
was a hunting trap.
Could be. How well made was the rope? Did it look well prepared, or was it shoddily put together?
And I just show him the rope.
This is a Walmart brand rope, man. This is poverty rope.
To be fair, Yordrick, this is you we're talking about. Getting caught in a snare trap doesn't really seem much possible unless someone has the best kind of rope.
It did not work, no.
I would imagine not.
A couple of my healing herbs are gone, so whoever this was, there was either a bunch of them all working in a very strict time frame and they just grabbed what they had, or it was somebody grabbing a little bit of everything.
Hmm.
To me, it sounds like
Right.
we could have put them in two teams. It is a larger organization we're talking about, and they've worked with multiple bandit groups before. It's not entirely impossible for them to be operating in cells.
They're
If I had
not.
to guess,
Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, if I had to guess, one group came here, dealt with the Red Brand, broke in, got stuff, got out. The others did what they did.
Mhm.
If
But
we're
the
assuming
magicians-
it's Gage,
I don't
did they
think
go
it
after
was Gage.
Hara just to frame him?
Could be one of Gage's enemies as well.
Could be one of Gage's
Hmm.
enemies working with them, who knows. But Gage, I don't believe, has much of a motivation to kill Hara. Doesn't make any sense for him to simply just do it for no reason, especially in such an obvious way where he would be caught and apprehended and presumably lose everything he's worked for throughout his life.
Especially not doing it himself.
Exactly. And like that, if they want someone dead, they'll get someone else to do it. They have the money.
Alright. So, we don't have any leads currently. This is a sloppy operation, though. I have a
But,
proposal.
Sorry, this is important.
Okay.
Could the magicians in the party please roll me an Arcana check each?
16?
16.
Come on, wizard.
Thank you.
Hey!
Warlock, you want to give us a 20?
Okay. Wasn't sure if I counted in that list or not.
No, but
Yeah.
if you can cast
10.
like if you can cast spells cantrip to 3, you're a magician.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, one short.
So I'm gonna have to explain this with above game terms just to say it right. Dahlia, Flora, if this was magically knocking them out, they had a sleep spell strong enough to knock out a level 4 paladin
Oof.
who very, very con heavy.
Wouldn't really help with sleep, at least.
It has to be total HP.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Still,
Assuming
Quite
it is the sleep soul, he's not. I forget. He's like a bugbear. What is he?
he's a tiefling.
He's a
Just straight
tiefling.
tiefling. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's a red tiefling. Hence the name.
He's very well branded.
Mm.
Perfect for a marketable plushie.
Something quite potent to put Red Brand down like that.
True.
Could have been some sort of drug. Poison.
Should we? Well, our doctor isn't here. I was gonna say we could give him a physical and see if he had any
Where's Celeste, actually?
signs of drugs.
I don't know what day it is, man.
All right.
Dully,
They
Tell
said-
him what it is.
They said that the guy that they arrested was beside himself and really upset, right?
Yep, I'm just gonna confirm. Sorry, I thought you were asking above game. Lo siento.
Yeah.
Assuming that it is actually Thaddeus that they arrested, as we're assuming it is, did they have more interactions than I'm aware of? Do they know each other on some level other than just, you know, business partners, basically?
Thaddeus and Hara?
Yeah.
Not that I
I know.
aware of.
I mean, I'm not happy about it at all, and I'm a little I'm sad for her and her family, and I'm not particularly great at dealing with that. But doesn't his reaction seem a little bit extreme?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense for him to do that if it is Thaddeus. He
Okay.
has no motivation. That's the first thing you look for when somebody kills someone. Could be money, could be power, could be sleeping.
I'm not saying that he
Honestly,
killed
I
her. I'm
think
saying
he's-
even if he didn't kill her, his reaction to her dying seems a bit excessive.
Okay.
For just what I know of him.
Real quick.
What if
Go on.
I feel like us sitting here speculating isn't getting us anywhere. I have an idea if we're willing.
I mentioned
Word.
someone casting sending to him.
Well, one, I want to send a message to Tyrion and anyone else in the guild and get them here. More bodies inside this building right now, probably the better. Second off, we probably shouldn't be splitting into solo groups, considering that can be extremely dangerous. That being said, Flora, would you mind if I accompany you to your meeting? You do need to get to that. No matter what happens, you need to get to that.
I do? Yes, I wouldn't mind.
As for the rest of
and
you...
You're correct, Dahlia. Carry on. We need feet on the ground right now.
Yordrick, Peleus, and Scrap. Scrap, you have both ties. And I'm imagining we're alone right now, like no guards.
The only person there is the Red Brand.
Gone.
Okay,
Yeah,
first off, I want to check something real quick. She's just gonna go over to the Brand and just like, pretty much just like feel up his face to make sure that there is no like minor illusion, because even if there is, you would feel. Yeah.
It's me.
Okay, good. Just gotta make sure. Gives him a pat on the cheek.
No,
Just good.
I get it.
Now, Strap, Yordrick, and Peleus. Strap, you have both a tie to the police with your sister and the underworld with your brother. I say we try to see what we can gain from that. If you want to try to ask your sister stuff, maybe your brother, who has his ears in the underworld, may have something to be able to say. Maybe he knows stuff. Maybe he hears rumors of someone gloating or getting away with something. We may be able to get some leads.
Just above game. Does Scrap know that Shank is just in the city? Like,
You do
selling?
not.
Because I
Only
didn't think
him-
he did.
Only
I mean,
people who know are Senor Tortuga and unnamed Goon.
I mean, I could try. I don't really know how I'd get in touch with my brother.
Well, maybe your sister would know.
I might be able to help with that.
He looks up.
Why would you be able to help
Dahlia
with
just
that?
raises an eyebrow towards Peleus.
You wanted me to make some money.
Eyebrow extends further.
Hey, you can have other
Hands-
friends.
Kobold hands
Red Red
on
Hook.
kobold hips, stares at you.
What? You want to give me shit for talking to Scrap's brother of all people?
How did
It's
you
not
find
talking
him?
to his brother. It's possibly what you talk to his brother about.
In the marketplace, he's running a very legitimate business.
I somehow doubt that.
She just deadpan looks at you.
I feel like the eyebrows are like off the head right now.
Yeah.
Inside him if you want. I will remind the above game people, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never
but
lied.
that doesn't mean Scrap has to believe
Yeah,
it.
no, you don't have
Yeah,
to believe
same.
him, but it's just been a minute, so I was just refreshing some memories.
Would
There's
this be
also the
like-
fact of I could insight, but she can also draw her own conclusions without trying
Exactly.
to. So
Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, it's up to you. I'm okay with you inciting.
no.
Okay. Look, suffice it to say, I might be able to help us make contact with him at the very least. As for what information he can offer us, I make no promises. But I like the way you're thinking, Dahlia.
So do I accompany Scrap then?
Might
Yeah.
be safe to stay in at least groups of 2, if
Pairs.
not more.
Mm-hmm.
Once we figure out where everyone else is.
I just give me a moment.
And you see her already swiping glyphs in the air with her finger.
Laura, don't forget, try to contact Thaddeus, see if he is actually in custody or not.
If he's in custody, would they have a means of blocking that?
Potentially, but it's worth a shot.
Terry's gonna grab whoever he can be on his way.
Okay, good to hear.
Well, I suppose no better use for it.
Would you care sharing a couple more details about this so-called meeting so that way we at least know where you're going off to? Just in case.
Nope.
Yeah, I do apologize. We cannot.
We're
This
not moving
has
the
the stink of a
contract,
contract on it.
Exactly what I was thinking, Scrap. Now it's our turn to raise our eyebrows.
Fair enough.
Yori pulls out the Sharpie and just draws the eyebrow on Scrap. There
Let's
you
put
go.
it this way. For our safety, we cannot.
Yeah, I'd
Are
really
you
rather
in
not.
danger?
No.
No.
Nothing of the sort.
I would like to quote unquote insight.
Insight who?
Just to either one of you, just to make sure you're actually not in any danger.
Okay.
Above game, I know you're. Well,
Alright,
with
yeah,
a
keep
thing,
going.
you're in danger.
Just keep
going.
going.
10.
Safe
Okay.
to say, doot, sad toot, ladies.
Okay, I believe you.
Very much so.
Okay,
I believe you.
Scrap, just sort of crosses his arms. I think I kind of get what's going on. Yeah, sure, whatever. Because he has basically an NDA magic contract on him, and he's like, yeah, it sounds like that.
Fine, I don't like you making even more contracts, Flora, but I trust both of you to do what's safe. Alright, so, me and Yordrik then are going to go and make contact with Scrap's brother, try to see what we can do for information. You two have a meeting, and Scrap and the Red Band are going to stay together and... do what
Had you-
exactly?
With Scrap's sister?
His sister.
Speak with his sister? Okay.
Yep.
Red Brand, are you still armed? Did they happen to take any of your weapons or whatnot?
Hold on. He runs outside, a little bit of time. Runs back. Yeah, Max was in a tree.
I just imagine he does the guy thing where it's like pocket check. I'm good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'm shocked they didn't take that.
Right, from what you were saying, it sounds like they didn't do a good job.
Well, go ahead and check your things that are in the building, and when other people show up, tell them
I don't
to do
live
the same.
here.
Fair enough. Sorry.
Yeah, he goes home.
Yeah, that's probably why they would have preferred to rob us. But
Sorry. Well, when
That's
other
up.
people start getting back, tell them to check their different areas, and we can make a cohesive list of everything that's missing.
it's a fair point. Somebody wants to stay here and wait for the others to come in. After all, you just ping them all. I'd hate for us all
Those
to leave.
numbers don't work out, Chief.
Hmm.
How
I
about
mean, if I'm gonna go talk to my sister and my family, I can wait to do that till people get here so they know what's going on.
You could just leave a note.
I guess it wouldn't take that long for me to go do that, so yeah, we could just leave a note and then I can come back and meet people when they show up.
Alright, that works for me.
Basically just tell them to check and make sure that their stuff isn't missing. Maybe console track a little bit. They seem to not be doing great.
I'm just thinking, I wonder if they took all the drugs from the medical area.
Drugs.
I haven't checked it yet, but I hope.
Dahlia's gonna go storm in
Oh
there.
God,
that
yeah, no,
idea.
As soon as that's brought up, Flora just bolts. Right.
Okay, Yordrick, with me. Let's go get some information.
Okay.
Redbrand, I was going to speak with Flora about this as well, but I want to talk with both of you two later on about security detail. We're going to be hopefully tripling the guard presence here at the very least.
That make me a manager.
Right.
Yes, you have seniority, so you'll be in charge.
Alright.
Straight up thought you were gonna test your I don't drop tieflings thing.
So Dahlia, you see the infirmary. Get this, they only took stuff like for skin irritation. Salves and lotions and such.
They only took the ointment.
She's gonna not jot that down. That's suspiciously specific.
They
Well,
had a rash.
There's no roll because you and Flora have to know what's in there for drug reasons.
Yeah.
So Flora, you said your alcohol was gone. And Yordrick's gems were gone and skin ointment's gone. This sounds like someone's just grabbing stuff that's like shiny.
A sloppy attempt to hide what they were really here for.
Came in here for documents, took random other stuff to make it look like a regular robbery.
Yeah.
But you realize they stole scrap. This has been a scarecrow.
Just falls over as you realize, like a cardboard cutout.
Alright. We should probably head out. And she goes to leave. She yells at Scrap. Like, Scrap, come here for a moment, please. Alright. If you can convince your sister, if any at all possibility is for you to be able to do this, if we can get the information, if it is Phineas, or if even we could just talk to him about it, something, she may be able
Or
to pull
ever
some
actually
strings.
just try to sending him?
He did.
Isn't that could be seen as a... Oh, did she?
Yeah, she messaged me.
Oh, okay. I mean, we were never told, so.
Yeah, while y'all were talking, she's just like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Either way, speaking to him in person, even if it's just 5 minutes alone, we can get a story, some sort of idea. Maybe he wasn't in his right mind. Maybe someone made him touch an orb, or maybe he figured out something about Hara that none of us could have guessed.
Huh.
I hope it's not that last one.
My...
I
I was
hope
able
not
to reach
too.
him.
It sounds like you're saying she might have been working for the cult. Yes, Flora?
I was able to reach Cage.
Okay.
And he's said that he's incarcerated. Scrap. What? I feel like it would be a very large oversight if sendings were able to get through to people that were in jail.
That does seem odd.
I'd like to specify something, if I may.
Yeah.
He's only held in suspect. He's not in prison because there has been no trial.
Guilty.
Fair.
It's basically so he doesn't skip town.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Also, I don't think he's a spellcaster, so they probably don't have him in a spell blocking area.
You still would, though,
guess
no matter who,
Yeah,
in my
you'll
opinion.
Question is, before I continue communication with him, maybe we should make sure, just double check to see if that sort of thing is monitored somehow?
True. Again, maybe something to ask your sister.
Assuming she tells me.
If she tells you until then, I will keep it short. We have the confirmation that we needed. But I really don't feel comfortable just leaving the poor fellow without some sort of... We got this?
We got this.
We can try to got this.
We got this.
We'll figure it out.
Oh god, you're such pessimistic. All right, let's go.
I believe myself to be more of a realist.
Let's split up and look for clues, gang. You heard Fred.
Scrap, don't get daffy again.
Wait a second, there is 5 of us. We'll discuss
I
this
knew
on
it.
break.
If I do, it's his fault, and I point at the red brand as I walk out.
I don't know, Scrap. If this is like the 3rd time of you getting captured and like taken, I mean, at what point is it your fault?
He's just so easily grabbable.
It's
I
like
know,
Sherman.
right?
Scrap is so portable.
Oh,
But so
there was the one time with the demon. What was the other time it happened?
that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
I was gonna say.
Fool you once, shame on them. Fool you twice, shame on you.
I mean, there was the time I pretended to be to fuck with Dahlia.
It kidnapped Scrap a 3rd time. At what point is it his own fault?
When can we start victim blaming? Is all I'm asking.
At what point is he asking for?
So Dahlia, Flora, and a bird run off into the forest, and this is not the start of the joke.
Why did they cross the road?
Because you were on the one side. And you keep running and running. You feel your forearms and hands begin to tingle as the floor you run through looks a bit more dim. I remind you, she's last day of winter.
We're getting close.
Yeah, and eventually you are within a flash in a big snowy field, and she's there building a snowman.
You wanna build a snowman?
Hey,
I'm just
You
here
don't
so
mess
that
with
we're
me.
not alone. If you want, I can stay on the side.
no, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Did you like what? I don't know if I can talk about that. So she'll say this in Flora's head. Like, for some reason, it's all silent around you. Did you like the thing I showed you?
I'm assuming that I can respond
Yeah.
yeah. I did. I did bring it with me if we wanted to enjoy some of it together.
Oh, no. That's just for you. I can visit one of those whenever I want. But it's Fae only, but I made an exception.
Oh.
Yep,
And
so
we'll
like
keep it
when
for
you
a
drink-
very special occasion.
Uh-huh. And now Dahlia can hear again. Okay, sorry about that private thingy. So, what brings the busybodies by, and why are you leaking sad?
Well, I came by because I did promise that I would visit as soon as I returned. And I'm not sure your fondness of bits and baubles, but I did get you these while I was out.
Ooh.
And I will hand her the Oyster's Embrace earrings that I bought.
The snow melts, and flowers just bloom all around you. And she just marvels at them.
That's nice.
And Dolly, if only you brought a canvas.
When does she never have a canvas, AJ?
Oh, you don't have infinite.
And?
And also, they have weight.
Whatever.
Yeah, there's not really many words, just an intense radiation of an aura that causes you both to be extremely giddy and happy.
Dolly's trying to fight that right now. She's really
Yeah,
upset.
no, that's very fair.
Well, I'm glad you like them.
What did you want for these?
Absolutely nothing.
Well, hold on. She holds up a small cube that looks like a literal void in space. Well, I can't give you this.
What the?
Thank you,
It's
AJ.
nothing. You asked for nothing.
I mean simply that it is a gift and there is no expectation of...
Oh, okay, good. I can't let other people have these. Not again.
After all, I believe
Huh.
I've gotten quite the use out of the gift that you gave me. She kind of just gestures to the vines around her arms.
Well, that's good. I didn't think you'd use them much anymore.
They come in handy when people get a little too close.
Yeah, I don't like when people get too close here anyway. Oh, I'm a bad host. Clap, clap. Suddenly, you are all at a table, and a giant fruit tree grows above it with fruits of all different kinds that you can just reach up and grab. This is
Don't
called a
mind
tree
if
of
I do.
plenty. Any fruit can grow on it, and the next day, it's all back.
Huh.
Dolly's gonna reach up and grab a grapefruit.
Yeah, you grab a grapefruit, as you bring it down to the table, the peel just slides off, perfectly peeled for you.
Yeah, I'm going for an apple.
Hold on.
Let
Yes,
me
you get a very large, vibrant Honeycrisp apple. About the size of a softball.
This
And
looks
as you bite
absolutely
into it,
delicious.
it is the most refreshing bite of an apple you've ever had. The crunch is audible. The juices flood down your throat. It is a perfect mix of sour and sweet.
Mm.
Wish I could
So
do
things
that.
have been well here, I hope.
Yeah, no, everything's fine. I've just been watching you.
Well, I hope it's been entertaining.
Yeah. He just slowly gets a bit closer to Dahlia. Are your ribs okay?
No, they're not.
Eat the grapefruit.
All right.
So as you bite in, the tartness and sweetness balance is perfection. The bitterness is only on the slight aftertaste to launch you to eat more. It never overpowers the enjoyment of the bite. Suddenly, all the pain in your bruised ribs is just out of your body, in the form of a red cloud that is just in front of you on a plate.
And imagine whatever remains for Black Eye is now completely.
Yeah, all
healed.
healed too.
Man,
You
I
feel
really wish
fresh
I could
as a
do that.
daisy. Well, they are in my body right now, so I can kind of do anything in here.
And he's even Nara can do that.
Maybe, depends on what that is.
Mm.
Remember, I'm like a whole day, so the laws of nature are just sort of toys.
Kind of scary in a way.
Yeah.
It is, but interesting nonetheless.
What? Well, especially because I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm on the slow end. My power development's not that fast.
Mm.
Oh, if there was a holiday on my day, ooh boy.
Now I want to try. Now I'd like to imagine us trying to get a holiday on this day.
It kind of only just starts with like you have a party every year and you just keep getting more people into it.
Yeah. God, I imagine the one that has it on like Festivus.
Oh yeah, him.
Oh.
Mm.
He likes pranks. And wrestling. And complaining.
I already kind of find it annoying.
Remember, so... Oh yeah, you don't know. if you are a holiday, you start to embody everything about that holiday. And what do you guys do on
Oh,
that day? You,
boy.
you little fleshy people complain and wrestle, and some of you hide.
Who would ever hide on a day like that?
And then there's the aluminum pole.
Flora is just
Insert steel pipe to MP3.
Look up the actual holiday. I made none of this up. Sorry, Kat.
say as soon as Dahlia said whoever would hide on that day, I just am literally staring into her soul.
You just turn to her, sir. She just has that. It's literally the image that we have. Just the
Heh.
look.
One of my least favorite holidays.
Parents' Day is nice.
Yeah.
They're
It
really
was.
appreciative. Oh no! I mean the being.
Mmm.
They're real appreciative.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Don't meet many people like that nowadays.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else you guys want to talk about, sir? I'm kind of catching up on things in your head parts. Don't worry, nothing I didn't already see.
Fair enough. Then I'm sure you can see why we might seem a little distracted.
Oh yeah, no, it's a tragedy. The puzzles looked fun.
They were quite
Looked so well
interesting.
crafted.
I rather enjoyed them.
As I look into the hard camera.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm gonna say, you're doing the
actively-
giving an award to myself picture.
I just
Yeah.
pat
Halfway
myself
down his
on the
own
back
throat
here.
already.
But did you? I really appreciate the visit. Oh, you've only been. You're only gonna be gone 5 seconds, by the way.
Oh, thank goodness.
I can see the busy coming off of you.
It is quite the trouble we're dealing with.
Well, I can't promise to help. But I got. Apologies, but I got no race in this horse.
That's fair.
Never came asking for help, simply to pay you a visit.
Oh, I know, but usually when fleshies tend to talk about their problems when you're more powerful than them, they want help with their problems from people who are more powerful than them.
But remember that our arrangement is simply a friendship.
Yep, I know. But a lot of my friends who have pacts with you fleshies tend to, I guess they tend to get needy. They want the magic back every 10 minutes. Whatever that is.
Yordrick is offended wherever he is.
See,
I was about to make a comment.
You
yeah.
sugar baby
well,
class.
I can see where that could be difficult.
Yeah, imagine like, I let them cast 2 whole magics, and then they say, that's not enough, I want more, give me more.
Rude of
Sounds
them.
needy.
So needy. Look, they don't even use it for anything right. They just shoot energy beams all day.
First blast.
Yeah, I'm coming at your whole class.
I see that.
It's
I don't
better
know what
than
I did to you, but okay.
why are you taking this personal? It's a poorly made class, and we all know it.
I'm just gonna look over at Dahlia for a moment.
You see her kind of antsy at the moment, kind of like, I want to go.
Oh, you want to leave?
Dahlia,
It's not that
know
I
you're
want to
antsy.
leave. It's more I just.
Listen,
Yes.
listen. She's already told us it's only gonna be 5 seconds.
True.
What could we possibly accomplish in 5 seconds?
I can get another one of these. You just see her fist glow with the sunshine fist.
All right, you know
into
what?
the face
Wrong
of whoever
person
did
to
it
ask
again.
That question too.
Want a nap?
How about we just take this moment to relax, collect our thoughts a bit, and we can return refreshed and ready to tackle our problems.
All right. So take a deep breath and.
Take a deep breath, and
Okay.
maybe our friend here has some, I don't know, sort of game or tale to regale us with for a few moments before we return.
I stole a game from someone who was inventing one.
Well then,
Sounds kind of like we get best of both worlds then.
Yeah, he'll make anyone. As she busts out Connect 4.
Aw, damn it.
She stole that for everyone's own good.
I was
I
about
thought
to say, what if she got Penny Knocky down?
Yeah, it's like, yes, remind Dolly of another dead friend. Let's go.
Micah, you see why I didn't do that?
It's been really fun when she
No,
pulled
make
out
them
Yeah,
suffer,
Monopoly.
AJ. That's your
That
job.
would have been so.
Yeah, no, you play a series of very fun games with her. Having as much fruit as you want. She does even offer you a very refreshing nap.
yes, power nap.
I don't think Dolly be able to sleep. Not gonna lie.
Holds up
She
the-
could
holds up your
probably
stuffed
find a way
animal.
to make you.
Yeah, she could.
Bonk.
By giving you your sheep stuffy. There you go. Truly, what is this behind your ear?
Let's, yeah, I mean, I'm down for the nap. It's going to be a very long couple of days or more in
Okay.
front of us.
You see, she's already gone through 10 grapefruits. Like, she just keeps picking them from the tree.
Yeah, they keep showing up for you. And it is,
Flora just tries all kinds of different fruits.
you find one that's kind of hairy looking. When you peel it open, it's weirdly clear.
Huh.
If anyone can guess the fruit, you get a point.
I know
Hairy-
I've seen it, but I can't
Hairy
think of
and
the name.
clear?
Hairy,
inside
but
is
when you
clear.
open it up, it's clear. It sounds like
Guess is in the chat.
Teacher
And-
Q.
She offers you these giant honeysuckle flowers to drink out of, and once you do, it feels like you've only blinked as far as time passing, but it feels like you have taken the most restful sleep of years.
Good lord.
well. See, Dahlia?
Yeah,
Mhm.
my anxiety's coming back, but yeah.
Yeah.
That one I can't touch.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it has been a lovely visit.
Okay, feel free to get lost, and you're gonna be back on your bird in 5, 4, 3, and you guys are both hitting the face with a snowball as you're back on Tofu.
Damn. Don't like that.
Flora's just cackling.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
And
I
then we're
Got hit too.
so Scrap, Micah, one of you call odds or evens.
Even.
Okay.
So we cut to Scrap walking down the city streets.
Oh, how long were you asleep for?
I don't know. None of you have told me what damn day it is.
Tell him what day it is.
Okay, pull up the calendar, forehead. I have been out 3 days.
Sheesh.
It's a very powerful sleep spell then.
Yes,
Need some water?
he got knocked the
I was
fuck
about to
out.
say, does he have
You-
points of exhaustion?
Do you need water or food?
I'm gonna say he grabbed some water the minute he got into the house.
Ah, yeah, that good old woke up from a nap super dehydrated feeling.
Okay, when is, we all know 3 a.m. It's most ripe.
It's
All
true.
right, I could definitely go for something to eat. Yeah.
I assume there's something we can grab on the way.
Oh yeah, there's street vendors all over. You both grab. He pays for it, but you each think he gets 5. Kali street kebabs.
Hell yeah.
It's chicken shawarma.
Ooh.
Warm. I would like
Yeah.
some shawarma. I don't think I've ever had it.
It's nice and spicy. It's very good. So where are we going? I think I'm just watching out for you.
Would she still be at her parents' house, or would she be like on the job?
You don't know?
Well, we're gonna stop by my parents' house. She might be there. If not, she's likely either patrolling around not doing her job or at the guardhouse.
Alright. As you guys go to your parents' house, your mom is at the sink washing dishes as your dad's just reading a newspaper on the couch.
Watch your head. Hi Mom, hi Dad.
Son! Hey, how's it going? My boy?
Well, it's going. Our guild got broken into.
So,
Uh-huh.
that's so tragic, son.
Yeah, it's we're looking into what's going on. We think there might have been some stuff stolen that really shouldn't have been. So I was wondering if Sentry was here, but also I came to give you these things. And he's gonna pull out the spellbook in the bag.
As your dad starts to look inside the bag and he tries to test its depth and he almost falls in. Oh. This is very well made.
Yeah, I figured
Mom,
you could
Your mom
something
just
to help
gears
with.
up and squeezes you to death like an anaconda. You are restrained.
Like tapping your back, like trying to tap out.
Dad, straight.
No, I didn't wait. No, I didn't raise a quitter.
He's gonna try and hug her back as hard as he can to get her to stop.
All right, and then she stops and you reciprocate.
Anyway, I went on a job recently that took me over to Duloc, so I wanted to bring you guys back something. So that seemed like you didn't really have a whole bunch of water spells and stuff, so that should have some of those for you. And then the work bag seemed like something that would be useful to help your back and also just to be sturdy enough to actually hold up to being worked with.
Yeah, no, they thank you profusely. It's been a long time since they have gotten any gifts this nice. Sentry don't make much.
About game. Who's the favorite child now, Sentry?
Thank.
Damn. He's a business owner now.
Their
He's
favorite
just
child.
bribing them. I don't know if that counts.
Their favorite. What did you just do? Their favorite child is Dahlia.
Oh,
That's
stop.
fair.
Yeah, no, they thank you profusely, and they do tell you, because I'm not doing those voices right now, that your sister she just stopped staying there, she's gotten better, and she's back at work.
Well, what is her schedule? Do you know if she's just out patrolling, or would she be at like?
She doesn't get patrol much anymore. Mostly stuck on desk duty. Once you get promoted, they let you go out less and less.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy the gifts. We should probably have dinner sometime later when I'm not dealing with all of this. I'm gonna go see if I can find Sentry and see if she knows anything about what's going on.
All right, and we are gonna take a short break there. We're only gonna go 10.
Okay.
All right.
I shall
Just
return.
enough time to use the bathroom. They don't have a set close time. It's 11 a.m. till they're sold out. Yeah. I learned it from Jai Fieri. And we are going to resume. Let's give Palais and Yordrick something to do. Go, Palordrick.
I don't think Yordrick is here right now.
Oh no, it is Senor Tortuga!
Mm-hmm.
Good
The
lord.
return.
No, because we walked out of town, Yordrick just nods to Palais and puts the mustache on.
Oh, welcome back.
Hopefully out of range of the cops.
Yes.
Don't want him to get caught with that. I'm an accomplice at this point.
Yeah. Anyone who knows is complicit.
So I think Dahlia is too.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dahlia, you're culpable here.
You better not be a snitch, Dahlia.
She's not.
I
For
do
her
not
own
believe the actions we will be taking in the near future need to be known under Yordrick's name.
More than likely not.
But in this case, we will be taking out two birds with one stone.
Mm-hmm.
He
Let's
taps his
see.
lamp,
Yes, of course.
throws his cloak over.
Well, let's see if we can find Shank and if we can find some extra information as well.
You
Hey,
realize
Apple.
that with this sort of situation, that would call more than likely with some sort of payment.
Quite possibly. We can extend his cut if we want.
Hmm.
Place. I know you cannot get lost, but because this is to find a scoundrel, I will need a group investigation.
Okay.
Oh, yep.
Here. 5.
That's 0.
So that's a 2.5.
I knew
Fuck.
I knew it was ill omens earlier when we were succeeding on these fucking things.
Let you
Yeah, I was
mention-
rolling so great earlier.
Selkis, you recap tonight.
You have a
You did the
reroll if
recap
you want.
tonight
Oh yeah, I do. You know what? Sure.
because this.
Okay.
Okay, better. Because this would have counted as one of those times where you had the opportunity but didn't take it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, you with a much better 11.
That's better than a
You
2.
it does take you quite a while, but you are able to find the distinct rotten fruit smell again.
Oh, that's a familiar scent.
A great one.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, I'm surprised it took us this long to find it. I forget. Was there an actual knocking
stand.
pattern? I think. Was
Well,
it?
no, he's just behind the shed. We had to go to a back room that he
Yeah,
took
to
us
get to a
through.
special place,
Yeah.
but to find where he normally is. He has a stand.
Okay, gotcha. Never
He
mind
also
then.
sells used
Oh,
meat.
well. I am not interested in that currently. It's been changed
Okay.
at a later date.
Slightly brown bananas, used steaks. Come and get it. Rot it. I don't care.
Oh, it's good to see you again.
Ah,
Over to-
Hello, Shank.
if it isn't some customers.
Mhm.
Indeed, returning customers is that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How can I
but-
help you? Care
Oh,
for
well.
a slightly pre-owned chicken?
We were coming on both old business and new.
Indeed. Could maybe use the bones. We're looking for some information. If you know a soothsayer, then by all means, let us know.
I don't believe in none of that hoo-ha.
Neither do I, but anything can help. Do you have some time to perhaps talk about our previous business?
Nah. I believe your order is in the back.
Oh, good. Shall we go fetch it then?
As as you go through a wall into his secret place.
Watch your head, Yordr.
Yeah, it is very short.
I was about to say, you're taller than me.
I know, that's why I'm warning you.
Okay.
Don't make me deck save you guys.
Please no.
don't know.
Sorry, Micah. Tails. Deck saves for both of you to not bonk.
Why?
Micah with advantage.
Yay!
You-
7.
You still bonk despite your head being retractable.
I told you to duck.
I did. Just rubbing my forehead.
Thank God Oh no, wait. I'm not gonna say it lest I sabotage us even further.
Yeah. Probably best. Okay, so that stuff you wanted to sell. I was able. The best price I could get for you guys, without even taking my commission into this, is 160 gold for everything. It's not gonna get value. It's pretty hot right now. We're taking what we can get.
Well, I suppose that's somewhat fair. What do you think, senor?
Let me double check the list.
The original market value would have been 200.
But we are moving it under the table. So
Yeah, you are moving things illegally. You don't really have much room here.
yeah, we're selling to who we can. So supply and demand, price gonna go down. Yeah, that's somewhat acceptable.
And well, minus my 20%.
Well, he does seem to be the local businessman of this area. It would be rather rude to question him on a first involvement business transaction, wouldn't you agree?
I think it's fine enough, as long as the clientele you found are reliable enough.
Oh, you leave it here and they'll pick it up.
It'll give me a moment to procure it as I hand the lamp to Peleus and just disappear.
Just
And
keep...
then I pop back out with boxes and lay him down and then put the lamp back at my side.
Good.
Well,
No.
I'll get this moved, and the money will find its way to you. You'll be expecting 128 gold coins.
Oh.
So that means we get 80
No.
gold.
That's after
That's-
taking out his 20%.
Yeah.
Oh, that was after.
It was,
Okay.
it was 160 total. He's taking a 20% or so commission.
Which is
Okay.
32.
Yeah, that's good. So, on to our other business. Not sure if you were made aware, but somebody hit our guild hall, the one your brother works at.
Along with a rather high-profile murder, apparently.
Whoa. I don't do violent crime.
Oh, we
No,
never...
no accusations are being made.
I don't know
More-
about violent crime.
Really?
Or violent criminals. Those guys are crazy.
You don't keep tabs on such information to avoid interacting with them?
Nah, I tend to just hide and keep to me.
Happen to know the sorts who actually partake in such crime.
Trying to
Doesn't
hire a
take
hit?
nerve. No. More so just trying to gather information. We have our suspects, but we don't have a ton to go off of. They covered up their trail at least fairly well, at least off of the individuals. We have our ideas of what sort of organization might have arranged for the job, but that's about it.
Now, I'm gonna have him roll a private history check. Now, he does have a -2.
Okay.
Godspeed.
Stupid.
Godspeed, you stupid bastard.
Well.
Mm.
Natural 20, 18.
Yeah! Let's go, Scraps brother.
So what's one specific thing you want to ask him?
Oh, God, that's
Mm.
Even with this, you're getting one question at best.
Okay.
Damn Micah, you have more sleep on you right now. I really think you should come up with
He
the
is a
question right
source.
now.
Well, above game, let's try to think of a good wording of a question, because this could be
You're
similar
not
to the
gonna
other
genie lamp us. Don't worry like
no,
that.
I'm not.
genie
It's more
lamp
of
you.
just we need a good answer that is going to lead to more stuff, not just a simple answer.
Keep
Yeah.
in mind,
Because-
the answer to the question could always be he doesn't know.
That is also true, because we think it's the cult or someone related to the cult, either through us or through Cage's enemies. He was distraught from the murder. We know people took specifically documents from our place. Trying to think of what.
I think the best thing would be whoever might actually deal in the information.
Like specifically in people's information, like all our information.
Yeah, because that was their main goal, more than
They could have
likely.
just been taking that for their own wanting of the information. There's no reason for them to give it to someone else.
No, but if there is an information broker out there, they might be made aware of new identities out there. We don't know. That's the thing. We don't know. I'm just making a suggestion. I'm on 2 hours of sleep.
Fair enough.
Think about it.
Can I phone a friend, AJ? Does any of the other party have an idea of a good
You
question?
cannot. They are
Darn
not
it.
there. You have to think.
Say,
I
did
would
you
have
take
spoken up
consent?
if I thought I could.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
No one can help you. You have to do what you can. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
Mhm.
So possibly ask what kind of people might be brought aware of new personal information out in the open.
I feel like I'm missing something really obvious right now, and Broden's like internally screaming. But because I'm thinking we talked about the violence people.
Which, it might not be the Vines people, because it could just be the cult somehow controlling or framing Gage, so...
Right. The thing is, we have two jobs technically. It's either the murder or it's the break-in. Honestly, I think they both happen simultaneously and from the same organization. So, like, whatever we ask is going to probably help that. Personally, God, the real problem is, what is he going to know? I don't know. I almost want to ask AJ if I can roll a general intelligence check. Because Peleus no criminal background.
Sure, fucking go for it.
Me,
You never ask.
I was going to say, like, Peleus no criminal
We could try
background.
to figure
I
out if someone in town has a means of
I'll give it a shot.
controlling people or knocking people out for long
So-
periods of time.
14.
So, Mr. Monkey Man, you know for GD certain, a criminal like this, an illusionist, fence, thief, petty criminal, wouldn't know much about violent crimes, but people who sell false identities, there is a chance he knows somebody.
Mhm.
But any
Yeah,
sort
we
of
might
like
just need to go-
assassination, kidnapping, anything that's gonna get you real time, he ain't bothering. He ain't even knowing a thing.
Yeah.
We might
yeah.
just want to take that avenue then and see if that person has heard anything recently.
I think I might have been slightly onto something with that because it's our main goal. So I'm gonna err on the side of that's what Peleus would probably think of, or think he would actually get like an answer for. So Micah, help me with the wording on that one.
Okay. We are aware of certain articles of information that were taken from the establishment. Personal documents, names, dates, contacts, so forth. Would you happen to be able to point us in the direction of someone in this town who may be privy to that sort of information going more public than it should be?
Well, off the top of my head, I can think of a few people, but I might want to narrow it down, so the minute you question one person, well, that's hot now.
Nice, right there. No source will talk to each other.
It's kind of impossible to not, especially if you're selling things, not have other criminals know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not exactly sure if this information is meant to be for sale, but they may just become aware of it through other means. And then maybe we follow that back from who they heard it from.
It's at least something to go off of.
I'll put the word out, but you may need to be prepared to grease a few palms. Just keep that in mind.
That's to be expected.
Just kind of look towards Peleus. We can be quite persuasive.
In a manner of speaking.
Well,
I think it'll be fine.
Well, whenever you hear something, please let us know, and I thank you very much for your assistance.
Yes.
I'll try.
Tip sombrero.
Now, Peleus, I want you to persuade to see how hard Shank tries. Scrap did do this whole thing, by the way.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah, he gonna try hard.
Yeah, best friends.
I mean, it does involve his brother, so at least there's some
Yeah.
interest there.
He's got that's why he didn't instantly demand money.
Yep.
Hmm.
Although I will, at the very least, hint that if these two deals, like both this information and this current handoff of goods, go very well, he can definitely expect return business from us. So plenty more commission for him if we get stuff.
Yep. It's way more safe for him to be a broker.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Leave all the stupid violent stuff to us, idiots.
Yeah, and you are gone, and they should Let's get to Scrampa looking for his Simster.
Crap,
So-
if they were going to meet my brother, I should have given them my present for him.
Well, no one knows.
Oh,
Would have given you the weapon as well before we separated.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Scrap, you find yourself in the middle of a very busy police station. People running all around. You haven't even been greeted nor acknowledged.
Standing there, holding the Spear of Tides over his shoulder, looking at people.
he just walks in with an AK-47.
Pretty much, yeah. He basically just did the equivalent of walking into a police station with an AK.
Sir, are you about to
Stealth?
do a terrorism?
Please roll stealth, Scrap.
I don't know why that was GM'd, but 17.
Ooh, I beat you, friend. There are 7 halberds, all tips right pointing to your torso. 1 step forward and you are cheese. You want to tell me why you have a magical weapon in a police station, son?
It's a gift from my sister,
Who is...
Sentry.
Alright, you're gonna have to wait right here.
Okay.
As one person walks
He
away...
doesn't
but
look
still-
phased at all, by the way.
The red brand has took 1 big step away from you.
he's just chilling there with this thing.
Yeah, no,
Sure.
red brand did a whole... I'm not incriminating myself for this, him.
he didn't have it like brandished as a weapon or anything.
Oh, I
He
know.
looks like he's struggling to hold it.
After a while, all the halberds are finally away from you as there's just a ragged kobold looking at you into a police station.
Well, I didn't know where else to expect it.
Unsheathed, unwrapped.
I didn't exactly have time to wrap it. There's kind of an investigation going on with my house.
One game, you had 3 days on a boat.
We were testing.
Yeah, I'm aware of it, and I know I can't say a word about it.
While I'm just in like the lounge or whatever the hell the front area of a police station is, are Phineas Gage's guards just there?
No. They're not allowed to be here. No,
Okay.
I can't read a word because then if you do anything, you're obstructing justice.
Justice.
Did anybody else get hurt?
Like today?
I mean, involving our stuff.
Oh, no.
Is there any way for us to send our condolences to her parents?
Write something down, we can get it to them, but not really other than that. I cannot tell you where they are. Where they're
I
on
didn't
safety.
expect that. I'll talk to the others and have us all work together to write something for them.
Okay.
So, yeah, I went to Port City recently, and I found this really cool spear, and I thought you might like it.
Well, I do, thank you. She takes it.
Also,
you can tell from the look on her face, she has paperwork stacks taller than her.
you look exhausted.
Yeah.
Do you have time to set up dinner with Mom and Dad at some point soon-ish?
Not till things are solved, no.
Things are never solved.
Nope. If I want to make vice captain, I have to.
Uh-huh. Are you sure you can't tell me anything? I mean, it wouldn't be me if I wasn't bringing a spear into the guard station.
I cannot. That's illegal. You ain't cops.
Would you like to take the Red Brand statement? He was knocked out during the event that happened.
He calls over an officer to have someone take his statement. You can tell on the look of the officer taking the statement of, oh god, this guy's a buffoon.
Me or him?
Him? Mainly because if it was sleep magic, you can't cast that quietly.
He would have had to have heard it, gone, what's that?
Oh, exactly.
Kind of why I think we need to have the doctor look at him.
Yeah, no, Selkis, you know his lowest stat.
I'm pretty sure him and Peleus are twinsies on fucking stats.
We have to train our guards to recognize illusion or enchantment magic being cast when it's being cast.
Never mind, he's got a +1.
Oh, hey, good for him.
He has
Is it
no
wisdom?
negatives.
Really?
None.
Good for him.
Alright. Yeah,
Is
so the
there
state-
any way we can help with the investigation? It's a little jarring to come back from a job and suddenly everything's gone to crap.
Change your locks, beef up your security. If you see something, say something.
Well, I assume you've already gotten, or at least somebody's gotten the reports we filed for our missing documents.
Yep, they are right here, and if I see anyone trying to impersonate you, I don't know, that says more about them.
I don't know if it'll help at all. But I noticed some scratch marks around the place, and they just kind of took whatever.
So, first of all, I've already spoken to Mom and Dad the minute I got these. There is going to be security at their door 24 hours a day.
Oh, that's good.
I recommend the rest of your friends write home.
That's also probably a good idea. But I was also going to mention, we ran into a bunch of were-rats and stuff a while back.
Now, it might be a little expensive, but I don't know. What about silver door handles?
Maybe that might work. But I don't know if all of them were were-rats. I think they might have just been rat people. I don't know. It was a really complicated situation. I didn't really understand a whole lot of what was going on. But if Phineas Gage is somehow involved, there was some situations with property that he was trying to buy that also involved those people.
So you're saying you think he's innocent?
Are you insinuating that he's involved?
I'm just not saying anything. She winks at you.
Well, that might be something to look into if you think it's important. Last
if
time
you
we
say
saw them,
so.
they were running away in tunnels under the city.
If we see him, we'll ask him.
Alright, I guess I'll go home and let the others know about what's going on.
Best of luck. This is the most hint, air quote ass conversation.
I hope you get the chance to use that new spear, preferably in a safe manner, or not.
I'll have some fun exercising with it. Yeah, no, she's definitely giving me the wink, wink. Oh, okay, thank you for telling me.
I guess I'll head back home.
And you all meet back at home. It's 50,000 gnomes.
Yordrick is back to Yordrick
Dear
now.
God, we have an army.
You just hear Dahlia walking in the front door. All right, what do you find out? Who we killing?
So, I would say when people walk up to him, Terry's just standing there at the door, axe in hand, not letting anything get beyond his notice. And for the more acute people, they can feel a weapon trained on them. From where? Who knows?
I would like to try to know from where.
Okay, you can try a perception check.
I look up at the
20.
Alright, let me pull up her sheet, because she is a sniper.
Dahlia just looks at them like this. She goes, I am so proud of all of you.
22.
Oh.
Yeah, she rolled a 15.
Damn.
I'm aware of it and I'm looking around, but I don't know from where.
Well, that's to be expected. Good thing we beefed up security a little already.
Yeah, no, the minute we read the paper, we've been on alert. We've been out looking for Anything.
Well, it's good to see you taking initiative. So, let's head inside. We have some things to discuss.
Happy birthday.
Oh, they remembered my birthday.
Unfortunate situation as
Yeah.
it is. Yes.
We also got you a bunch of stuff, but you know, there's a bunch of stuff going on.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Nothing
nice to be.
stable.
It's good to be remembered.
Do you want it now, or do you want me to wrap it?
Didn't Dahlia get a cake earlier? Maybe we can at least have.
Now, Scrap, is that rap with a W?
It was going to
Huh?
be. Now I'm having second thoughts.
Micah, one is a verb, one is a style of music.
Oh, okay. Ninja rap.
All right, everyone sits down.
Let's all have
Dahlia
some
Pete.
cake.
Dahlia's pacing in front of a fire, about to address her troops.
No, but seriously, what did y'all find out?
Well, me and Yordrick had a decent talk with Scrap's brother. We put out the message that we're looking for information brokers, those who deal in identities and the like. Preferably, we'll have something soon. We've also managed to secure a sale of some of the goods we found, so that should be coming back to us soon enough as well.
Okay.
Apis is at home trying to commune with nature to see if any animals notice something and keep an eye on his family.
How's Track doing?
You still hear crying.
That answer to that question. It just like gets louder as or they get louder as I mention it.
Yep.
I don't think that's going
Well-
to get better anytime soon.
I walked into the guardhouse while brandishing the Spear of Tides. That was fun.
That sounds like a thing you'd do.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You should have seen the look on all of their faces. They were so worried.
But what did your sister say?
So, she wasn't exactly allowed to give me much information. She definitely didn't confirm that Thaddeus Gage is involved in the investigation.
Okay.
And I informed her about the rat people that were previously involved with Phineas Gage and, you know, the whole trying to purchase a building thing and all the nonsense that happened with that. So they're probably looking into that also now.
Well, that's good.
Hmm.
At least we have someone on the guard that we can actually trust.
But we have no leads that we can follow at the moment.
Nothing active.
Not a one, it seems.
How did the meeting go? Everything alright?
The Red Brand raised a hand.
Yes, Red Brand?
No
Well,
Red
thank you. Someone finally remembers it.
It's been a day.
Yeah, I know. That's why I've not said anything. So, his sister did make very clear, if people get involved with trying to figure this out, and it interferes with the investigation at all, they may get charged.
Mm-hmm.
He did also advise that we change the locks, maybe with silver door handles in case it is rat involved. I don't remember. Were they were-rats or were they just people who were rats?
A little bit of both.
Yeah, the one guy who was in charge was a were-rat, but the little ones were just kind of mutated rats. Then you have the cheese
Situation
golem.
with the cheese golem, right?
Either way, it seems like
Yeah.
they might have one of our keys, so we should definitely change the locks. Let's not forget to do that, like we always seem to forget to do stuff.
And as I said, I at least want to triple the guard based off of what we have currently.
That was another thing. They encouraged that we increase our security, and also for anyone involved that had their information stolen to write home and let them know to look out for stuff.
I'll write to my grandfather. Alright. You all should write to your families as well.
I never got a reply from my family.
My parents are going to be having a guard posted near their house 24/7, because you know, sister's a guard.
To be fair, Yordrick, didn't you write a letter all the way to Wickinger?
I did.
That's gonna take a
That
while.
was a while ago.
What specifically is Sentry's position? Is it like lieutenant captain, or is she a captain?
That kind of,
So she is
sorry,
a captain.
commander. He is
Yeah,
commander.
she said she wanted to make vice captain, so she must be below.
Okay. So she at least has the authority to be like, hey, we need someone stationed here. They're involved. To go watch them.
Yeah, she has subordinates.
Mhm.
Mostly stuck as a desk jockey now, but still able to be deployed.
Yeah. So, if we do want to investigate further, we'll have to be careful. For right now, it does seem like we're waiting on an extra lead or two.
And it looks like we'll have to wait for any information.
We do have to be a little bit careful.
True. Alright,
Although
well
when
then...
we do find out who's responsible, I'm not exactly opposed to dealing out our own bit of justice before we turn them in. If they even make it that far.
If we do
Right,
that,
right.
we're gonna
What
have
ends up
to make
being?
it look like they came after us and we just apprehended people coming after us. If we go out and search for them, we're gonna get in trouble.
They're violent, maddened cultists. I mean, come on, how can you ever be safe around those sorts of people?
If it's
If
the
the red-
cultists.
Red Brand raises his hand again.
Yes,
Saying
Red
is that
Brand.
if we know where they are, we have to come up with a different reason for us to reasonably be there. Yes, right? The
Now-
Red Brand.
So, just to underline some clarifications here, if you could do this investigation as long as it does not interfere with theirs, and as long as you give the information to them, then I think you might be kosher in the clear. Or do what the Monkey Man said and rip them limb from limb.
So,
Can't
if
question
in
witnesses,
the
there's
act
no
of this
witnesses.
investigation we were to be, say, attacked by the people and we defended ourselves, we would be fully within our rights.
Yeah,
Yes.
Hmm.
just don't need them.
Just kind of looks at him for a moment.
Wasn't planning to.
Yeah, I heard about this crocodile guy beats people up and eats them.
Weird.
Not like
Hey.
an alligator. Those are much more polite.
Oh, right, the crocodile. That reminds me. Hey, Terry, when do you have time?
Hey, no, the crocodile guy is a different person.
Oh, come on.
Archie's an alligator, thank you. They're much more polite
When they need to.
and bigger and can whistle.
Okay.
I work for you, guy. Like, you set my work schedule.
Well, part of the gifts and everything that we had was you getting classes on blacksmithing if you were interested.
Oh, yeah. That seems like something I could do.
Oh, good. Then you'll need these. And he just slammed
Crap.
it.
Your back is jelly. You've been carrying these the whole day. There's a 20-pound anvil in there. Oh. Well, look at that. Aren't you thoughtful?
It's so heavy. Also, he puts the book and some ink in the ink pen on top of it. This is for taking notes and writing down ideas you might have about your crafting.
Thank you very much. Now, I may request some funds or materials to practice on my own, but you can have whatever I make.
Oh, well, good news.
Yeah, I have a stockpile.
Above
of
game, I'm
stuff.
just gonna say that Flora, like, ran by the bank,
Yeah.
pulled out some guild funds, and I'll hand him his bonus for his
Which is
birthday.
how much? Because I have to put it on a sheet.
I think it was
Uh,
12 gold.
We said, 12
Yeah.
gold, double his salary.
And
Something
just
else.
asking, when was the last time they were all paid?
It was right before we left.
Yeah, it was right before
Okay.
we left, because it's literally only a couple lines up in the ledger. It's for payroll.
Yeah, it's only
Okay.
been 2 weeks, pretty much. They still got
Yeah,
a
no,
minute.
I'm just making sure my money on his sheet is right.
Yeah.
Alright, 57 gold currently for Terry.
Yeah, we still gotta pay for the actual lessons from Dwargon, but it's set up. We just need to go and basically tell them when you'll be available for the lessons and actually pay for it.
I'll go do
Right,
that.
how much were those lessons?
$75.
75 gold.
in total. But
Make
it's
quick
one of the
note.
best teachers you can think of.
It was going to be more expensive, but he likes you.
Either way, I can take that to them and get everything ready. I have to go teach 2 people there anyways. At this point,
I
I
need to
don't feel
eventually make
comfortable
my
with
way.
them coming here.
Laura, maybe you should go with him. Don't you teach there too?
I do. What time of day is it?
Currently, the time 5 p.m.
That sounds like a tomorrow thing.
Yeah.
Well, then today we can have a birthday party, I guess. He just like slumps into his seat, his back hurt.
Before that, Flora, could you get a bottle of something?
Whatever's left.
On it.
A bottle of mayonnaise.
If you could do me a small favor.
Hmm.
She'll whisper in your ear as she gets up to go grab something.
It's a bottle of something. Here's a bottle of ketchup.
It's a bottle of microwaved mayonnaise.
Thank you, Micah.
Why would you microwave mayonnaise?
I
For
don't know,
no
'cause
good reason.
I don't know, Micah. Maybe because I have free will.
Maybe you shouldn't.
Yeah, hold on.
Someone take
Time
that
for-
from him right
Time
now.
for civil wrongs right
You can
there.
make a chocolate cake out of mayonnaise.
You
Hell yeah.
shouldn't.
Wait,
Yeah,
isn't that like
mayonnaise
you
is just-
replace the eggs in it or something?
Yeah, like all of the ingredients for it can be used in place of like eggs and a couple other things.
The mayo cake.
Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, Flora, you get a bottle of something.
Blueberry mead. They didn't take the mead.
Okay.
I thought that was all you had.
Huh? I sent you a copy of all the alcohol that she had at the house.
They took the barrel of blueberry mead because it only looked at your list read to me that you only had one thing. It just says you have bottles. Oh, bottles of it.
Bottles and or ready for sale. I had 10 bottles of blueberry mead and then
Okay, because
the
that read like you
barrel.
just had straight up just bottles.
Yeah, the barrel of brandy that is aging should be done.
That's what got took.
Yeah, okay. So I was properly upset
Yeah.
that the brandy got took.
Yeah.
Also, did everyone check their stuff? Is anything else missing?
I checked my room. I don't think AJ said anything was missing.
Any of the
I was-
NPCs,
I was
though.
referring to the NPCs.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you were just in general.
No. We checked it this morning.
Also, I have I guess a couple of questions for you. He points at our doctor.
Yeah?
So the Red Brand was unconscious for 3 days?
Well, that's not good for him.
Yeah, that's one of the questions was, is that bad? And also, is what could do that? I don't know if it was just magic, but I don't think that kind of magic lasts that long, so is there maybe drugs involved? And also, a question for the rest of you, how did no one notice he was gone for 3 days?
We were out trying to look for more evidence. Also, he doesn't live here. We thought he was just late to work.
He's the head of security. There has to be
I thought-
some sort of
I thought Palace was the head of security.
No, I'm
Well-
the head of security.
right, but
He's
you
the main
weren't here. Yeah.
Yeah, we thought he was just late to work. He parties.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, Playus, I think it's good if we start really training everyone here to be prepared. I don't want what happened to happen again.
Is there a way for people to know when enchantment and or illusion magic is being cast?
Most spells of that nature are meant to be cast so fast that can't interrupt them. Especially if someone doesn't even know that they're coming. Does our actual spellcasters have anything to say on this?
Sorry, I had to type something out. Please repeat.
No, it's okay. We have 3 of them. So this is our marshal's 2 cents on it.
So,
mean-
as someone who used magic to put people to sleep, it typically lasts for only a minute. You'd have to have something either that helps subsidize for the sleep, such as drugs or something else, or an extremely powerful magical sleep that I've never heard of.
So, as you look upon your employees, you already see Celeste just try to fight the Red Brand to get a blood sample. They don't.
I was hoping for that.
Hmm.
Fairly certain it was some sort of poison.
As eventually Terry does have to step in to hold him down, as the needle goes into his neck and starts withdrawing blood.
Oh, why did you have to do it
Babies,
from the
all of you.
neck?
It wasn't armored.
What did he say, all of you?
Babies, all she says. Babies, all
Oh.
of you.
Okay.
Jeez. Okay.
She's a military doctor.
Hmm.
Well, before we celebrate a birthday, I do want to at least propose a toast to Hara. Taken from us too soon, and maybe we could have trained her better, but she was a guild member, despite, she maybe only wrote at the front desk, but she was a guild member.
Oh, even Terry's drinking here.
Either way,
For just, he's still got his glass up for that. But Sentry can't obviously tell us where her parents are. But if we want to write something and have it sent to them, we can give that to Sentry and she can get it sent.
I think that'd be a good idea.
I think so as well. The horror then.
The
The death
Hara.
will be avenged 10 times over.
Sahara.
Tahara.
Dahlia
Ah,
downs that entire bottle as fast as she can.
That is why I put what I put in chat.
Mm-hmm.
As if that's even a challenge for Dahlia.
She's just gonna keep going. Unless someone stops her, she just keeps going.
Nope, you go.
Terry
Yordrik is
watches
drinking
you
water.
impressed. Wow, even Yordrik went even for this.
Well,
Damn,
someone's got to
Yordrik.
stay sober in this situation.
They
Oh, they
really don't. They really don't.
yeah. when Terry looks impressed, Scrap just points his thumb at Dahlia while looking at him. Oh, that's nothing. You should have seen her drinking the Wekingari stuff.
That's the only things that work on her.
It is of a different kind.
She puts down after 3 bottles and just goes, "Yeah, no, this is doing nothing. Gosh damn it."
I feel nothing.
Did you just drink 3 bottles of my meat?
3 bottles!
no, 3 glasses.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more
that's
accurate. Yeah,
not-
3 glasses.
I don't,
That's
I
not
don't know.
exact bottles. I'm like, how the
It-
fuck do you not even
It's
make
your
a figure?
constitution. It just burns all the alcohol.
Mhm.
Just a whole super soldier over here.
Yeah, no. It affected my cells. But yes, everyone, they commiserate quietly. This is not quite a party so much as a Shiva, to borrow from Judaism.
What?
Shiva
Everybody
is
is just
like a
drinking and having
recognition of
mild
life.
conversation.
Yeah.
mild conversation, sitting quietly.
Okay.
It's kind of like how some people will throw a little get together after a funeral and eat and talk and remember the good
Awake?
times with them.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna say-
awake. Yeah.
Which, honestly, weirdly accurate now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, above game, full list of things. Hara's life, some emeralds, our documentation, lotion, like skin lotion. Specifically, what was the alcohol?
Well, it's gonna be blueberry brandy.
Specifically, blueberry brandy.
Was gonna be.
Was.
Any other specific items?
Also, I forgot to mention it, but Scrap did know about the skincare stuff, so he might have mentioned to Sentry somebody with a skin
Alright.
condition or a rash might be involved.
Scrap
Oh, that's
lost,
right. Track's bow as well.
Crack's bow, Scrap lost 2 healing plants, and they took Yordrik's innocence.
How dare they?
And Scrap's child
They
like
took Yordrick's mustache wax. Why did he have that?
In Yordrick, they took something even more important than that from all of us. Our dignity.
I mean, kind of.
Did get robbed twice.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, yeah, Celeste has excused herself to pretty much go do some lab work.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let him go anywhere in case I need more from him.
How's
I
he
don't think
looking?
anyone's going anywhere.
He looks terrified. He's got his shield and axe up.
It's like a cat in the corner.
Yes, actually, he is in the corner. It's the most defensible position.
You're good for now. Here, and she's gonna hand him a donut. Get your blood sugar up.
Oh, that's smart.
All right.
Well, we'll have some time then.
Yep.
Did your meetings go well?
Yeah, the meeting went fine.
That's good. Any idea on where we should recruit new people from?
Well, it depends. You want people to move in? You want people to, need training from you, possibly. Depends on how much you can spend and how much you're going to expect.
Yeah, how much training do you want to put people through, Peleus?
As much as it takes.
How
Question, what
low
is
of a
our
level
budget
would you like
looking
to
to
recruit?
get more people?
I feel like 3rd level would be a minimum here.
Yeah.
And say that that does reflect their cost.
Yeah, no, I'd expect it to.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're paying for the
Let's-
fact that we have more capable people, so...
Let's get a few more with experience, perhaps a few with less that can be trained by those that have the experience.
I'd like to, perhaps, at the very least, get some sort of sneak. Someone who can look at things from the eyes of a less than reputable combatant. Better to have them on our side than on others.
So someone who can look at what we have, identify points and weaknesses, and help us shore them up.
Precisely. Out of game, I'm asking basically, can we get a rogue as one of these people?
So I say Terry will tell you that it's definitely possible to get someone on that side of it too, especially if it's gonna be just for security and not for actually going out and about like Celeste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Considering she's
God.
a rogue, but
AJ, we're
She's also
finally
our-
getting a Philip.
fuck out of here. Philip.
She's also a doctor, so I don't want her on to have to be the security as well. Sure, she can fight, but shouldn't have to, ideally. Anyone else have any ideas on the types of people they want to recruit?
If we are fairly certain we're dealing with cult and or were-rat related stuff, do we want to try to find someone who specifically knows how to deal with the weird stuff?
I
Yeah.
would point out, Scrap thinks they might be involved, but that does not necessarily mean that they are.
That's why I'm vaguely saying the weird stuff, like people who just deal with more than just the bandit type of people.
So a blood hunter.
No.
Pretty
So
sure
that class
AJ
doesn't
doesn't allow
exist.
that. Yeah. It doesn't like Blood Hunter because it is just weaker Ranger, let's be honest
It's
here.
worse Ranger, and it's just
Really?
so thematically weird.
The few times I've looked at it, I've sort of looked at it and just gotten like halfway through and gone, I don't care.
It's class
It's
Mike
weaker
is
than
stop hitting
Ranger?
yourself.
I like the Witcher version, subclass of it. Other than that, kind of bad.
But
Yeah.
So I will say the recruitment is something that will be handled by me and Selkus between games.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was just making conversation
Yeah, no.
at the moment. There's not a whole lot I can really chat about here. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
no.
I had a dead kid.
Terry
Whoa.
Walker recommend I don't know, maybe someone who can help defend against magic.
Actually, Dahlia was going to recommend a sorcerer wizard type, someone who specializes in illusions or stuff, someone who could put up alarm spells around the area.
Yeah.
And deterrent.
Yeah.
You,
So that way-
an arcanist would be good to have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We
Hold
got
on,
the
let me-
muscle.
Yeah, well, because like you guys know an Arcanist who is an illusionist.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just have to find his name because he hasn't been around since Rat Pit.
Oh, so
Yep.
we're not talking about Shank.
No.
No,
No.
that man's got warrants.
He's also already got his own business.
So what you're
Use
telling me
me.
is we need an abjuration specialist.
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
Oh, okay,
Kind
an
of.
abjure, yeah.
Or someone who's that good with abjuration. I
War
mean,
wizard. What is?
War mage.
They only
Yeah.
get cantrips.
Yeah. That's
No,
the
I'm
big
talking
one.
about the specific subclass for wizard.
I think that's UA.
No, war mage.
No,
is
the
good.
War Mage subclass exists.
Yeah, it exists.
Yeah, because they are specifically meant to do like finding magic and turning it off.
Yeah.
Like their abilities.
We can
Oh,
discuss
scrap.
this kind of out of
Yeah, this
game.
could be without
Yeah.
game. Let's not waste game time.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, Scrap, you're familiar with a magical college. Why don't you do some digging around there, see if anyone's looking for another job?
I mean, try, but I'm not a wizard, so they're not gonna just let me wander around aimlessly.
Oh, I'm just saying, do what you can. Aside from that, how else do we want to proceed?
I don't think there's much we can do. I guess we just wait out the days.
Till
I
we
think
get
the
more
course is ready.
information.
The course is ready, so we can start training if anyone's interested.
Yep.
Unless there's something better we can think of.
And then they
We'll
all
start
went
small.
to bed.
Yeah.
Then they all went to bed.
Cool.
Yep.
And we all...
You can at least do some of the quick downtime stuff.
I'll be right back, I gotta handle my dog.
Wow, I cannot believe I named someone after a Parks and Rec character.
All right. Who's going first?
What is it
Oh,
gonna take
Fred,
from
Fred.
us to get the like locks and stuff changed?
I'll come up with a price and we'll do it between games.
Okay.
Let's see. So
yeah, that would be
I
something
have,
that Flora would look into the next day, but
yeah.
she's got somewhere she's gonna go immediately in the morning.
Scrap's downtime is easiest to do. So we're gonna do his first, if that's cool.
Yep.
So Toma, you told me what combinations you wanted to do, and I have devised a new system for potions you're not familiar with. It's not that different, but essentially, the DC will be hard for the first time, and each time you can make it successfully, it'll get lower. Okay?
Okay.
So let's start with the Dryad Tail Potion. Get rid of your shells and your Dryad Fish Tail. And roll me an Alchemist Tools check.
And remove those.
Don't GM roll it.
It's intelligence.
Yep.
23.
That is a
Sorry.
pass. Your DC has gone down for that potion to... Where'd it go? I have so many tabs. Is now down to 16. Now I have the temporary swim speed potion. This potion gives, for 10 minutes, will give whoever ingests it a swim speed equal to their walk speed, as their hands and feet begin to gain webs and scales grow on their body.
Nice.
Thank you, Harry Potter, for letting me steal that visual.
Does it make you have to breathe
No,
water?
you can breathe.
Okay, so it's just.
This does not breathe underwater. This is a swim speed. Yeah, you still have to breathe normal air.
Okay.
And next, we're gonna make that fertilizer. You will get 2 doses if you succeed. Roll the same thing.
What, 22?
Yeah, that's a success. Your DC to make that is now 12.
Just that gets rid of the other fish bit.
Yes. So this one, it can only, dose can only be applied to one plant at a time. It can accelerate the growth, but that will damage the soil that it is planted in, because it does still have to suck nutrients from the earth. It's not gonna
forget
ruin
what
it,
I forget what's
but it's like one of those like, hey, maybe don't plant thing there for a while.
was Apis growing plants? I can't
Not anything you didn't tell
Didn't he
him
have
to. Really, it's
specific
kind of
flowers for the bees?
yeah, it's just flowers that are good for pollination. It's nothing specific. Okay, now finally the difficult one, the endurance potion.
That one. Which ones was that? That was.
Handle the ingredients after, please, because they are in the messages between us. Just get rid of the fins for that.
14.
Unfortunately, that is a failure. You have wasted one of the 2 mushrooms that you sent. So, 2 out of 3 you succeeded upon. Alright, and then we're going to be moving on to, let's see, I'm just checking everybody's. Flora, your downtime was doing the course and teaching and start brewing, so those are easy. So, since you keep track of it, what are we brewing today, Chief?
Fascinating.
I think she's dead.
Let's go with another round of apple beer because I believe I still have apples to do that with.
If your paperwork says you do, I don't keep track of your resources anymore.
Yeah, I do. I should have enough for one more round.
All right. So roll brewer supplies to see how well this turns out.
Oh god, brewer supplies using what?
It's a thing you've made before, so I will allow either wisdom or intelligence. Brewer supplies using strength.
You really gotta stir that in there.
Okay, so 15 out of 28 out of a potential 28, not bad. Sorry, potential 27. You got about it's about average. So when this finishes, it will be of average quality.
Okay.
All right, and we can knock out Dahlia's teaching, your teaching at the same time.
Cool.
Oh, I can train multiple people at once. Sweet.
Yeah, I will allow it. Well, actually, we'll have a run through of the course for Talia and for Peleus. Sorry, and for Flora. Sorry. So Peleus, you do know this requires an intelligence, right?
Take that,
Correct.
Bardic.
And I do have an
Whippy.
extra way to motivate the trainees.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Flora doesn't explode tomorrow night.
Just learn.
Learn.
Let's see it.
Learn. So that's a 1d4 plus 2
Okay.
for your guys.
Blaze, thankfully you have a second inspiration, so roll an intelligence check for me, please. Raw.
Yeah.
Want to redo it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Good, there goes your other inspiration.
Okay.
So we can't
This is
succeed.
a failure unless either of you can get a 30.
Oh my God.
Okay, so technically add the D20, the D.
Yeah, add the D8, because that one does not mean fail. It just means
Okay,
0.
Uh,
D8 with advantage.
2d8. Yep. Okay, 8.
Okay, 8.
It's technically possible.
22.
22.
You guys do get. You both do get a d4 plus 2.
And what do
Yes.
we roll for this?
So, because Flora specified acrobatics, hers is going to be dex based.
Okay.
Do you have are you going acrobatics or athletics, Broden?
I'm gonna do acrobatics because that is what
Okay,
she,
that's fine.
She
Then
doesn't
yours
have
will be
proficiency
a
in that
raw-
either.
Then yours will be a raw dex as well.
Alright.
Just a raw dex, huh?
Raw
dex,
dex.
and then what-
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
good lord. Gosh damn it.
I told you we used all the good rolls earlier.
Peleus, sorry, Toma texted me. Peleus, you are a kinesthetic genius. You're not a kinesthetic. You're not a good gym teacher.
Mm.
A lot of this consisted of him just yelling wrong and blowing a whistle.
Okay.
How wrong?
Use your muscles, not leverage. It's not about technique. It's just about doing it.
You're not very
Roll
good at telling us
stride.
how to just do it.
You just do it. How is this hard?
Clearly
It's
not.
impossible. It's right there.
Your
Get
body
around
wants to move one way, let it move that way.
it. Exactly.
I
Thank you,
swear.
Ghost Drill Sergeant Scrap.
Dolly just leans over the floor. I swear to God, if he blows that whistle one more time, I am going to take it and shove it with a sundown sign.
I want to see it. Please
The
do.
glowing fist, so then it will be shining
I was
there.
about to say, Shunjan fist makes it anywhere.
I could just, freeze him in place for the fun of it.
I wouldn't say no.
It's really bad at this.
If you have time for yapping, you have time for running.
I'm gonna kill him. I am
I
going to
cannot-
kill him.
Celsius, welcome to playing Terry. Because your ass gonna die.
I gotta play it, man. I gotta roll with the roll.
Yeah, you gotta roll with it. Your ability to teach is none.
It's not the best. I'm not gonna lie.
Is there any possibility that just for flavor I could Misty Step and then Frostbite Nova his ass?
No damage will be done to him if Selka says this is okay.
It's okay, but I'll try a save against it.
Yeah. So, roll a con save against Flora's spell save DC.
11.
Hey, that's a fail, isn't it, madam?
Believe
Yeah.
so. That better.
Yeah, so you are completely encased in ice.
Oh,
Right as you were about to
Peleus,
blow
what
that-
was that? You were supposed to acrobatically dodge it.
Right
Come
as you were about to blow the whistle, too.
Hey, that's a mercy.
His
at that
lips
point.
are just frozen to the metal.
I just hook Dahlia's arm and we will literally just skip off the tree.
Yep. Just. I'm gonna go get. I'm going to town to grab something to eat. You wanna go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Elias, you see Terry trying to boil water to help you.
You know what? At least Harry's got my fucking back in this. He knows I have to be the asshole in this situation.
I'll say you can make it through just a little bit, but this is for above game funny. See, when they trained me to do this, they hit me. You didn't hit him. You're doing great.
Wait, what was that? I didn't hit him.
Yeah, you didn't hit him. Good for you. Because remember, he got sent to a Tennessee military camp. He got trial by fired.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, hey, you know what? I did better. Hey, at least this way, Flora's not gonna explode. I count that as a win.
So, Dahlia and Flora sit down for a lovely lunch before it's their teaching time.
Just wasted my fucking Saturday.
Honestly, I could think of about 1,000 things I'd rather be doing.
Like to point out, you all didn't roll that well either, fuckers.
Okay, Zero.
Yeah, so you have no
Oh,
rounds in this.
sorry.
You have nothing to say. No rounds to walk on.
Hey, I rolled better than Flora with the Bardic. I rolled better than Dahlia with the Bardic.
So, yes, you actually have a lovely lunch at the school, so it is for free and provided for you. They made Salisbury steaks and biscuits.
No, you didn't.
Fuck you.
Add 2, that's a 10, bitch.
Where's the 2? Oh wait, yeah, that's right. D4 plus 2. I am a fool. I have laid the grounds for my own demise with that by trying to help.
Yep. So, it is your teaching time. Flora, while you think of a lesson plan, Dahlia, I actually had something for you written out, so we're gonna go do that, okay?
Alright.
That was fine. So,
Today we're gonna work with marble. You gotta feel the marble, you gotta taste the marble, you gotta date the marble.
so Dahlia, your students, Freya and Shin, they've been showing making some quite decent progress with painting stuff like landscapes and still lives, but it's very clear that they are struggling with both lighting and painting anything dynamic.
No. You gotta think of value before you think of color.
True.
Damn true.
Remember, the human eye sees much more lighting than it ever does color. Quite literally.
Why are
Hey,
you
now
talking about
Dahlia.
humans?
Shut up, Ghost of Scrap. Now Dahlia, I need you. Sorry, to roll raw charisma.
All right, I'm giving them both bardic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're not rolling nothing. You just have to beat a DC.
Oh, okay.
They don't have character sheets.
No,
Yeah, unfortunately, they just don't get this
we
one.
suck today. I want to point that we all fucking suck today.
I told you our rolls today after like the investigation phase,
Hey, I
we
made
all
a
rolled like
swimming
gods.
potion
It ain't my fault.
And-
I'm cursed now.
and 4 healing potion.
One of which is special.
One is special. It's a 2d8.
They're made by him. All of them are special. They're made with love.
You can determine
And
who
science.
gets the 2d8 potion later. So, Kat, you have a class to teach. What will you be teaching today?
So for my last lesson, I was informed to take it down a notch. I've also been informed to avoid any spells that might cause damage, so we're gonna be working on a classic, and we're going to practice Mage Hand.
I think you've done this one before.
I have, but you know,
'Cause I remember
the only
there's one
cantrip she
student-
knows that doesn't cause damage.
I don't know, you could try teaching at first level.
That'd be kicking it up a notch, I feel.
Yeah, we only
Yeah,
got 2
her-
students that have showed promise, so
Let's
Yeah.
like identify.
One of them's already got Mage Hand down, so he would be very bored.
I mean, she'll look to see how the students feel about it. Like, is there a murmur? Is there a eh?
I don't know, kids are always excited to learn something new and challenging. But the Mage Hands, there's a lot of boring.
All right, I can see that doesn't sound interesting. So today, let's work on something like this. She's gonna like snap her fingers and turn into an elf. We're gonna do disguise self.
Oh, yes. So, I need you to roll raw intelligence, man.
Oh
Save.
my!
That's a save. No. I'm gonna let this redo because that was a save.
Oh,
Oh, that was a save. Yeah, 18.
Okay.
Yeah, that I was kind of hoping for another now.
Truly, God denies you. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you lucky bitch. I rolled the advantage because the first level spell is exciting. I got a 12. So, your lesson does go kind of well. People are more shapeshifting different parts of their faces to look silly.
One of them does
Kids
look like
will
a
be kids.
Picasso painting.
Yes, they are doing kid stuff, but a lot of the kids are having fun and they are learning.
How dare they?
So that is a successful time.
Perfect.
Alright, and Kat, do you have any RP stuff to do?
Well, I sent you the RP stuff that
I know,
wanted
but
to
I
do.
can't be having everything up right now, can I?
fair. I guess the main thing after the whole conversation, as soon as she's done with the lesson, she's headed to Cedric.
Do you take your +1?
What do you mean?
Dahlia.
Remember, we're staying in groups right now.
Mm-hmm. Where's your battle buddy, Cat?
Yeah. But
Do
on
not
the way
forget
there,
your
I
battle
will. All right, Dahlia.
Yeah.
So I do need to go see Cedric,
Okay.
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to stay together.
Mm-hmm.
So when we get there, I don't, maybe occupy yourself in the library or something, and just disregard anything you might.
Flora. I'll fly home. I'm not gonna sit in another room listening as you fuck your boyfriend.
I don't.
Dahlia, would
Okay,
you like to
I
be
can
cut?
see how you would gather that. You know what?
Am I wrong?
What's gonna happen? No, you
Mm-hmm.
could be. Yes, actually.
I could be wrong?
Yes.
Really?
I
Who the fuck how did you piss him off?
don't know. That's what I'm going over to figure out. Can you not see the aura of girlfriend who is trying to figure out why?
Flora, the way
I'm
you
mad
That's
that
one
he's
hell of an
mad.
aura.
the way you just phrased that to me, it sounded like a whole another situation.
Apparently, he found out about what happened, and for some reason, he's mad at me?
Found out what happened with Tahara?
With Hara and the robbery, yes.
The pig stuff.
Okay. I know when I messaged him, I told him that we're kind of busy, stuff has happened, but that you were safe. But I never went into the details, so I'm not sure how he found out.
I'm not sure either. I guess I'm about to go find out. I don't know. That's the thing. I'm stressed. I'm concerned. I'm a little angry, although I'm not quite sure where it's coming from.
I mean, you may be angry at him because he's angry at you, and you don't know why he's angry at you.
Maybe that, and a little. It feels so juvenile.
All right, I'll be there with you. I'll listen to the library, but if you both result into doing that, let me know so I
Feel
can
free
at
to
least
leave.
leave.
Don't sit in the
Because
chair
I'm not
right
gonna
now.
ask like a little
Okay.
child sitting in another room, accidentally hearing their parents,
No matter how comfy the chair is, Broden, do not sit.
She's not.
Wow.
That's
That-
actually looking for that kind of research.
Wow, that kid listening to mommy and daddy fight in the other room thing was so real, though.
I didn't know
You
my
don't have
mom and
time
dad
to-
were pro wrestlers.
You don't have time to unpack any of that.
Anyways.
Yes, so eventually you guys are escorted there by the policia. And his signature red cap goblin bodyguard does answer the door. Well, come in. We'll make you tea.
What's your name?
Mhm.
No one's ever asked.
Yeah,
My
I
name is
realized I
Grim.
didn't. Say
My
again?
name is Grim.
Grim. Nice to meet you.
2 M's.
I want to make the note above game, but Flora is focused right now.
Silent W.
Alright. Well, nice to meet you, Grim. Walks in.
Yeah, he's just going to show you to a sitting room. He knows what's going to happen.
Is that why it's called the sitting room?
You guys have tea?
He's already going. He's already having some fixed for you by the staff.
Good
As
luck.
you are poured some black tea and given a newspaper.
She starts just reading about the local news.
Yeah, you just read about some local minor events while you sit in the sun. Now, Flora, as you ascend the stairs, you hear the most morose piano playing.
Know what that means.
Google it.
Huh.
It sounds like the sound. I just do not have appropriate music, but it sounds like the soundtrack to a horror.
Man, Dolly about to lose literally 2 of her friends in one day.
Yeah.
I will. She so wants to come in all angry and pissed, but she will open the door, maybe with a tad bit of anger behind it. Walk into the room, cross her arms. Are we going to argue about this, or are we going to talk?
A chair is almost magically drawn in behind you. By almost, it was just a short servant. I don't know, do you sit down to talk?
I'll sit down.
The piano playing just abruptly stops in the middle of a chord. I don't know. When were you going to tell me a friend of yours was killed? It could have easily, if someone could easily access your home, they could have hurt you, and I wouldn't even gotten to know.
I had intended to tell you as soon as I found out. But for the sake of the guild, I had to use my resources to communicate with someone else.
There are other non-magical ways to get to hold it. We are in the same city. A letter would have gotten here very fast. Cat insight.
Yep, 5.
Well, let's see how well he hides his... And that's a 1.
Hmm.
Damn it, Selkis, I caught your guys' ick.
You're welcome,
Good.
AJ. You can't siphon my luck anymore. I have none.
Yeah, no, the pity well's bottoming out. So if you look on his face, there actually isn't any anger. He's terrified. It is all pure concern. And it does not look like he's been sleeping.
Oh.
Haha, you're a dick.
As soon as she sees that, she's just gonna walk over and literally just sit next to him.
On the piano bench, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't even look like his hair has been properly cared for.
Absent-mindedly pluck a few keys on the piano. I'm sorry.
Okay, I didn't know if there was more. I was giving you a pause. And you are instantly restrained as he hugs you.
What is it with you and trains being a hug today?
Gotta give
I
him
don't
that real heavy hug.
Micah, it's called emotional hugging. You should try it.
No.
I'm not a touchy person.
I could have made better choices. I'll admit it.
You could have told me when you came home.
I could have. I know. My brain was rattled as soon as I hit land. Boats suck.
Yes, that's why I prefer to go in the air.
2, I had a meeting that I had to get to as soon as I got home. I went to, get tofu out of the barn and go to that meeting, and I was hit with the robbery, and it just... I went work mode.
Yes, and I went crazy, keeping my promise that I can't find you when I want to. I heard This happened immediately.
Was this before or after I got back?
Well before.
Okay, well, now I have questions.
Speaking of, give me another insight, because now that you're closer.
Yeah.
He ain't rolling well. I'm not rolling well tonight either. Selkus.
You're welcome, AJ.
That's a 5. Don't look like he been eating. He look like he's skinny now.
Your twink boyfriend's even more of a twink.
Oh no.
He's a Twinkerbell. Yeah, looks like he's not been eating or sleeping since that news broke to him.
You know, not taking care of yourself isn't how you handle these sort of problems.
I'll be fine. I have been before. I will be again.
Well, that may be the case, but with me around, you need to take care of yourself.
I wasn't sure you're going to be around again. I didn't see the point.
You can't let something like a little robbery. I don't mean to dismiss your feelings. But this is the sort of thing that happens with my profession. We've slighted a lot of people.
It's the first mistake. If you're going to make people upset, kill them. Mercilessly, quickly, and without compromise.
Well, unfortunately, most in the guild are not quite on the same page.
Yes, but enough of you are that it's for the greater good. Yeah, he sounds a lot like his mom when he like this.
I like him this way.
Oh, you would.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, darling, as soon as I find out who's behind this, mercy will not be had in any form. I refuse to continue to let people ingrain themselves into my lives and make me feel unsafe.
Oh, his eyes have closed.
Did he fall asleep in her arms?
No, not fully asleep, but damn, is he relaxed.
When's the last time you slept, darling?
5 days.
There's a lot we have to talk about, but I think it can wait. I will just go ahead and use Ascending to tell Dahlia, you can go ahead and go home.
Oh, you're in the middle of a lovely article about peach farming.
You just hear back from Dahlia, just, yeah, I kind of figured.
Called it.
Yep. Bye.
So Dahlia, as you're showing out, you're given you can keep the newspaper and you're given a scone.
She just eats the scone as she starts walking back towards the guild house.
It's very buttery.
Part of her kind of going, I know I'm alone. I'm kind of hoping someone tries something.
No. She's gonna look to Zedric before, before she hears the door. Is there any chance we can make sure she gets home safe?
hold on. Have Grim follow her. She won't know he's there.
Good luck, Grim.
Okay, Chief. You know how perception rolls are at this table?
That's not what I mean, AJ.
Oh.
Gets outside, walks a little bit, wings, whoosh, bye.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing she can do.
Yeah.
What is your fly speed?
Pretty good.
Well, no, I mean like distance-wise, depending on what bird it is.
60
It's not a
feet.
bird.
However, I also want to point out, I don't have to worry about buildings.
No, as long as she don't fly too high, she ain't gonna hit the dome.
Yeah, well, she has the thing. She shouldn't hit the dome at all.
Oh yeah, sorry. Well, I say you do definitely have to go through the actual gate guards, but yes.
Yeah, but my point still being like,
Yeah. Grim just goes to get a ladder, comes back. Well, she's too far gone. He had a plan. It didn't work for him.
I guess she'll spend that last resource to just be like, let me know when you get home, Dahlia.
I might.
And then she will take Cedric to bed, not in any form other than making sure this man gets some rest.
right.
Yeah, no, he has passed out by the time you look back at him.
Yeah, girlfriend duties. She's gonna,
He's surprisingly light now. Yeah, and you get him to bed. His staff even informs you. Yeah, he's been doing nothing but doing some reading and playing that piano for days. And then, unless you have anything else with him, you and I can do that later. And then, oh, I already got it. Okay, good. He's not sleeping with shoes on. And then, I believe we're gonna look at what Yordrick has to do.
Hello.
Let me find Micah's, because his was from eons ago. Well, you gotta sift through all the Miku.
I sent you a few.
Piles of Miku.
No, he and I are in a war,
I know, it's been going on for a while.
and I will not cease fire till he surrenders.
And I will not surrender.
So here we are.
129. Here it is.
Yeah, I got it. So you wanted to make some stuff. What kind of stuff did you want to make?
Well, specifically, I went ahead and purchased the things I needed
Mm-hmm.
because I was gonna, since we don't need the black pearl, I was figuring I could possibly make a necklace.
Out of it, or a necklace, or a ring out of it, or a brooch, or something.
Yeah, probably like a brooch out of the black pearl, and then I got two lapis lazuli to do. Words are hard. 2 lapis lazuli specifically to do earrings out of.
Okay. Now, why don't you roll me a jeweler's check with your wisdom, one for the black pearl, and then one for the earring. Keep in mind, a bad enough failure, the thing is destroyed.
Well, you also gave me the option of specifically just taking the 10 plus everything.
Yeah, let's take your average if you want to.
Uh,
Because you're at home.
I will take the average for the black pearl because that is a 100 gold piece black pearl.
Yeah, what's your average roll?
With a 10, that would be a 16 in total.
Alright, I will give you the value of that piece later.
I will attempt the wisdom on the 2 lapis lazuli earrings. Ah, 15.
Alright, yeah, just barely a not average.
And then I just bought some gems to use for rent, so I'll deduct those as I use
pay
them.
your rent.
Yes. Beyond that, it was mainly just start conversing with people about what actually to put in the store. But that's kind of been thrown off now.
Yeah, well, we can still talk about it in a second. I just want to get the stuff that we're actually gonna roll for done.
Yeah.
If that's cool with everybody. So yeah, that's yours. And Place, you want to potter.
Yes, yes.
What exactly are we potting?
I believe if I had it listed in the thing, I was going to, and this actually, I guess it works double well now, because, fuck, I have to scroll past this entire restaurant menu, spoilers.
I got very autistic with that.
I appreciate how you put a lot of effort into the foodstuffs. It is nice. Yeah, I was gonna make flora storage vessels, which honestly at this point I might as well just do twice because it was a lot of shit. So yeah, however many checks that'll be over the day period.
That'll be 2 because you did 1 for training, and then we got 1 more to do for Dahlia for painting. But I was gonna say that's after she gets home from flight.
All right. Well, just 2 pottery tools checks then.
Yep, using your wisdom as it's something you, or if you're trying to get artsy, you can use charisma.
Sure, why not? He'll take a page out of Dolly's book and try it with charisma. Why not? Yeah, 23.
That's take a page out of her book more often.
It's a good book.
It is a good book. So that's that, and 22 for the second one.
God damn. Yeah, that is 4 very successful large vessels.
All right. These will be a little bit more. I have a little bit more flair in them actually, in both the handles and everything. Like there's curves, loops, a lot more things that I think he's probably seen, but he doesn't understand the science of, that are supposed to actually help with the taste of wine and the like.
Yes, and as you put the peat on top of the sticks, and you wait for freaking eons.
It's fucking ages, my guy.
And Broden, I'm sorry I've been so scatterbrained about your painting. You do have 1 more downtime paint to do if you'd like to.
Yep.
Sorry about being so scattered, Joe.
It's all good. I'm barely awake. I'm holding on by a thread.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
Bad painting.
What are
let's
we painting
go.
Today?
She is going to do.
Or do you add paint to the pottery vessels?
No.
Damn. All right.
I tried to give y'all bonding.
No, I think she would just genuinely paint. Trying to think. She's gonna do a field of lily flowers.
Alright, that's really cool. Why don't you roll it for me, Chief?
Currently just kind of being inspired with everything that happened with, Farah, so. Natural 2030.
Sheesh.
You just go outside, do a lap, and come back.
So that's probably the best painting she could have ever repainted.
That is in one of your magnum opus.
When you said inspired, you meant it.
Damn right.
I assume that's gonna go up in the Guild of the Memorial.
Are you alive, bro?
No.
We are all dying tonight.
Yeah.
And then Burden, I gotta get up and work out tomorrow.
Oof.
Yeah. I would say that probably not, because it's one of those things where she's happy she painted it. It allows her to get her emotions out, but she doesn't want to look at that every day.
All right. Then we will handle that later. Is everyone's blocks taken care of? I believe you wanted to talk to Pallius, Scrap, and Dahlia.
I wanted to sell.
Why specifically no Flora? Damn.
He's not home?
Oh, right.
I don't have the brain for that right now, I'm sorry.
Clearly we have a lot to deal with in general. But on top of that, we need to get our finances figured out.
Without the financer.
Well, more in the sense of figuring out what we want to actually put up and sell. This will be more of a means of income than dealing with our current amount of money. I feel like we've all spent some time recently sort of coping, I guess should be the right term, by expressing ourselves in our own fashions.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we may want to start focusing a bit on putting things out for sale while we're dealing with other things. I personally have a few gem works that I can put up in the store. I know Scrap's been doing a couple of different potions. I'm not sure how many he wants to sell versus for our own use and for B-Team.
I made a healing potion that's twice as effective as normal.
Wow.
Potentially.
It's impressive.
Yes, that is impressive.
I was going through a lot.
So if we
And
are
by that
gonna
I mostly mean ingredients I didn't normally have, but also a lot.
So I figured we could just take a moment, sort of talk about what we have, what we want to put up and put out, and prices possibly to set them at.
I mean, I kind of auction off my stuff, so...
Okay.
Well, I recently produced almost storage vessels. I took a bit of a page out of Dahlia's book, put a bit more of an artsy twist on them.
That's nice.
Dahlia, if you actually want to paint them, that might up their value a bit if we want to sell them. Otherwise, I was thinking they can be for Flora. Considering how much she lost in the recent theft, I feel it would be fine to give her some more.
I'd be happy to paint them as well, though.
Well, if you'd like, I have them in my room upstairs. I can give them to you whenever. One sec, my orange cat is trying to eat my popcorns, and he's very
Strange, not going
stupid.
for the lasagna.
He's very dumb, and he eats things he shouldn't.
When we actually start selling all of these different things, how are we gonna brand that store? Because it's not like, oh, it's an alchemy store. It sells potions. It's got different things.
I believe the term might be haberdashery.
Men's accessories.
Yeah.
Never mind.
We could start making hats, Yordrick, if you want.
None of us really do general goods.
No.
is the thing. The most
Well-
general goods we have is pots from Peleus.
The
try
trinket
to-
store?
We could try to theme it. I
Ar-
mean,
artistic looking
many-
pots, paintings, jewelry.
Could we specifically angle to the... Where is the building located, AJ? Is it just in
It's
the
your old building in the middle of the lower commercial.
Okay, so we couldn't properly target like higher society then because of where we are.
No,
Yeah.
that's I mean, if they come down, cool, but
Yeah, you're
Could we
kind of grasping at straws.
possibly
right now.
angle it towards maybe try to theme it about nicer items for the lower income?
could be. Perhaps
Not a
we could give it
bad
a theme,
idea.
sort of an adventurous spin. I mean, each object tells a story or something. Try to attach it could increase the value to the right person. We are a guild primarily for adventurers, not just tradesmen, so it's more about presentation at that point, you know?
Everyone likes something they could put up on their mantle, and suddenly, everyone's like, "Whoa, where did you get that?"
Exactly.
Above game, we would need to see if
Artisanal
Apis
twist.
has any like honey ready. See if I'm blanking on the craftsman name.
Hassan.
Hassan, because we had all that crocodile stuff. Wasn't he doing something with that, or was he just treating it?
Well, he was doing something with it. That's too neat cat though.
I think we might be a general artisanal goods store, and if we want to work on the marketing... Sorry, he's getting into the popcorn again. I have to kick him out real quick.
Blaze just picks up a cat, walks out the door, comes back without the cat.
Scrap got into my popcorn.
I don't know where he found the cat.
Cats are just everywhere.
It's a security measure against rat people.
Oh yeah.
All were-rats automatically get the frightened condition if they're within 10 feet of a cat.
I genuinely would
What
believe
would that do to Tabaxi though?
No, not the Baxi.
Just cats?
Just cats.
Just house cats or any feline like lions?
Okay, man.
Okay, I'm afraid if I'm within 10 feet of a tiger.
Fair enough.
Alright. Yeah, I think it's, general, an artisan store, maybe? Or,
Considering we produce potentially fine pottery, paintings, jewelry, and whatever else, could certainly work.
Exotic material-based goods.
Wouldn't quite say we're exotic, but
I mean,
something.
I don't think anyone around here is selling gator skin items immediately.
True, but we don't really have a steady supply of those, so... Although we will have to come up with a better name than Far and Wide. I think. Some sort of brand for just the good side of things. Not exactly my strong suit, but...
The Quack Shack.
Actually,
Damn,
I
hey,
kind of
that's
like
cool.
that. Kind of like that.
He kind of popping off, though.
something just to think about. I figured I should bring that up and us get that going before.
it sounds
we
more like we're like
get
some
too
sort of
deep
like
into it.
luxury store, but for a lower end area.
Are we doing fantasy Gucci shit? Is that like a thing? Right?
I'd say you guys are more of a Brookstone.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Brookstone.
Google it. It's weird.
What we are, I guess.
The Avengers Treasure Trove. I don't know.
Yeah, we can
Quackers,
work.
Quackers does come up to you with a note in his
Hey.
bill, and it does say Quack Shack on it.
I almost want to think of it as like a military overstock store or something.
Oh, surplus
We're not
stuff?
really.
Yes, yes, far and wide surplus.
That'd be an accurate descriptor, but I mean.
Okay, genuinely, it would be called an artisanal store.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's like our type, but I mean, as far as like branding and all that, because if we get our name out there, I mean.
I
who
like
knows
the
if-
idea
If
of a
people
Quack
like
Shack.
the stuff, they'll talk about it and more people will
Quack.
show up.
Well, I mean,
Whack.
if we do this, I'm gonna put out some flyers and everything, Nordric.
Mhm.
Relying
reasonable.
just on word of mouth is not always the best method.
So, in almost in excitement, Quackers walks off screen and comes back in a top hat. Wah,
And there's our mascot.
wah.
Oh, that'll be good for marketing.
I wonder if anyone could make a doll of him.
He shakes his
Marketable
head.
plushie.
Wah, wah.
Okay, now hear me out. Let me use that book,
Apparently no.
and I'm going to learn cloth.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm assuming
Ooh.
it's not, but is that Scrap's top hat?
No, he just has one. Mike, Quackers did shake no at your idea.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Making a false idol of God.
Huh.
Oh, come on, you would look adorable. Who wouldn't want one of you?
Above game, bitch, there's only one of me.
There can be only one.
Hey man, even gods need some kind of shrine for people to pray to.
No, it's gonna turn into the Santa Claus too.
Oh, the toy.
Evil Quackers.
Anyways,
See, that's the thing, though. If it's still of him, it's not a false idol. It's just an idol of him.
He's actually really correct on that, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, this seems like a very organic lull, so tune in next week where maybe we get to have a fun party at the boardwalk.
Or we hunt down a murderer.
Or murder hunts you down.
I'd be
This
fine with
storm
either
is
or.
Wild.
Good,
Everyone
they
in the
come
guild
to us.
Someone tries to jump him on the date.
You know,
The waiter just pulls off the mustache. It was Yordrick in disguise.
Holy shit.
it's just
You're
Found
just
the
sneaking in.
police.
It can't be that easy. It's that easy.
Dolly just looks to play.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't sure about your whole date idea, but I like this one.
Oh, I'm in love already.
Whack.
See, AJ was right. Maybe it wasn't. It was the murder all the time.
I said this from the jump. Thanks for everyone for tuning in. Keep an eye on your friends. Try us next Monday for the One Piece, and choose your role carefully.